Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. Sorry, I'm both late and took a long time. I'm gonna add 200 squats because 2.5 hours late plus I don't know. So yeah. Oh my god, I owe 530 squats. That's insane. That's actually insane. Well, shit. If you're in the beginning, I was so Shay, who I always talk about, my friend, is doing his first stream back in a long time. It's kind of gross. It's kind of gross being late or that many squats. Also, thank you for the follow coming in over from Shay's channel. So yeah, he hasn't streamed in a really, really long time, and so I went over during the intro and started just like promoting my channel and his channel, and then if you look back, it's just him spamming his channel and mine. So yeah, we both have stolen emotes of each other. But I have two emotes of his face, and I have one of his actual emotes as one of my tier 3, and then he has one of my emotes as his as well. A long time ago and hung out with it. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Chronicle. So you've been watching for a long, long time. Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, I've known Shay for a really long time now, probably like 8 years, maybe ish. We used to, and then when he moved to Vancouver, we actually ended up living together for like a year. When he's known as content, yeah, yeah, yeah. I lived during 2020, like April, like March 2020. As the pandemic hit, we moved in together. We were already planning to, and then a pandemic hit, so it was definitely a test of friendship, which I think we passed with flying colors. That pretty girl scared the hell out of me. Me? Me? Or Sarah? Are you talking about Sarah? Talking about this hot piece of anus? Why did I say anus? Why did I say anus? Like, it was bad enough I said ass. Why did I say anus? What is wrong with me today? Okay. News update. Some of you won't know any of this. That's totally fine. But lots and lots of stuff has happened since Wednesday. So, Wednesday, obviously, very, very stressed. I've been stressed for the last 2 weeks. A lot of stuff is, of course, you do. A lot of stuff has happened. My landlord has been insane. I've just been ignoring him at this point. I've decided I've lost all empathy with him. Of his woe is me victimhood story of trying to make me feel bad for him for having a second property. Fuck off. So I'm just like, I'm doing what I need to do to sort myself out. I have got everything done, all the stuff that I was really stressed about, and it's not closed on, so it could still all go horribly wrong. So I'm touching all the wood, crossing all the fingers, etc. I was able to. I put an offer in on an apartment. It got accepted, and I passed all of the financial requirements to get it, which means I'm qualified for a mortgage, which means we can go to close, which means in a month's time, like a month today, I will officially own my first ever apartment in my life, which is fucking insane. Insane. It has taken me, I'm not even kidding, it has taken me 10 years to save up just for like a down payment of this. I have to hand over to a stranger more money than I made last year to get an apartment, just to be able to pay the same amount of money as I do in rent now, but in a mortgage. But I have to hand over a check that is more money than I made in the last 18 months to 2 years. That I have to hand over that, which is so terrifying. So terrifying. But I'm so close. All of the stressful stuff is done. I'm approved for the mortgage. All the down payment stuff has been, for the most part, signed off on. The only thing they're kind of weird about is apparently because I was using money that I had in a crypto account. I didn't have like crazy stuff. I just had Bitcoin. And they're like a little weird about that because it's so volatile. And I was like, I already liquidated it. Like I already, It's already in cash. Like it's not going anywhere. It's done. I'm using it as part of the deposit. And so she's like, yeah, they just need to like check it because they can be really weird about this stuff. And I was like, that's fair. You know what? I was like, that's fair enough. Considering what's happening, like Bitcoin in Canadian dollar dropped from $150,000 to 113 in less than a week. That's kind of insane. And I didn't have a lot. Like it's not like I had a Bitcoin. It's not like I could Christ, if I was in a position where I could put a down payment down with a Bitcoin, oh my God. One, I wouldn't be buying the place that I'm buying because it's a 600 square foot box. I'll be honest. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it of like this is my dream apartment. It's very much a if I was looking to move to a new apartment and I saw it and it was that amount of money for rent, would I rent it? And I would 1,000% rent this place for that. It's this like where I am now, my apartment is bigger on paper. It's probably like 150 square foot bigger, something like that. But it doesn't have a storage locker. So one of the rooms in this apartment is used as a storage room. There's like this den area that's kind of like back here where that light is, which is technically it's supposed to be used for like a little office space or whatever. I've seen other people in the building turn it into like a little pantry, which makes way more sense, to be honest. And I'm like, that's a good idea. But like, if you factor those things in, there's like a little dining area. So it's like the living room is like the same. It's about the same size as the place that I'm moving into, but the place that I'd be moving into is longer. In terms of like the living room space, which is fine by me. But there's like a little dining area, but the dining area is really tight. So like you can put a table in, but you can't really put like a proper dining table. You could put like a thin table with some chairs around the side. It's not like a huge space. It's kind of a wasted space, right? So I was like kind of figuring that out. I was like, okay, if I remove the little storeroom and I remove the little dining area, it's about the same. But the new place has such a better layout for doing stuff and has actually like a little bit more usable functional space because it has a storage locker. So I gain what I lose in square footage, I gain back in a storage locker, which is great. Has parking, which I have parking here, but I don't have a car. Has guest parking, has EV charging, which this place doesn't. Has like a car wash zone. It has like a pool. It has a sauna. It has a full gym. I don't think the gym is like amazing, but it's certainly like functional enough where it has like treadmills and things like that. Like it's totally fine. But like the storage locker is huge. It has a balcony. It has AC in the bedroom, which is kind of sick. Like a full-on single stack AC. So in the summer, I don't have to like worry about that stuff. It's pet friendly, which this place is now. But like, I just don't trust my landlord. My landlord is insane, and like every year he kicks up a fuss. And I'm like, I'm not. When I'm struggling with housing stability, I'm not gonna bring an animal into that situation too. That's just not fair. So it's pet friendly. It's right by a dog park. It's not super far away from where I'm at now, but it's off like a main road. So that means that like the street that I'm on, there's constantly protests. There's constantly just like general city noise. It's like one of the more main streets of like the city. And so like even last night I messaged Shay and I was just like, man, I like this morning. I was like, man, it's I'm not gonna miss all of the stresses that come with like I've said before, there was a drive-by shooting on my street, there was a stabbing on my street. I'm not saying those things are not gonna go away because I still live in a major city, but like this is like such a reoccurring thing where it's like there's people storming up and down screaming fuck. There's people who are driving up and down this because it's a main street, blasting music at all hours, and like they stand outside because there's like this little square area like across the street, and like people are just like blasting music all the time, and like they're just really being obnoxious. So being away from that, I'm hoping, I'm familiar with the area, but not really to the point of living there. Hi, Paragon. But it's gonna be quieter. There will be construction happening fairly soon, so it means that like for a year or two, I'm gonna have to deal with construction. But I'm also just like, I'm gonna be away from the landlord. it's like construction is only really going to happen between what, like 8 and 5, maybe 6. Yeah, I work from home, so that's going to suck. But like evenings are going to be done. Like I care more about the evening where I'm trying to decompress and like be quiet and have time to myself and relax than I do about during the day. During the day, noise, it's par for the course. If I worked in an office, I have to deal with people around me, right? It's like, yeah, it's like fucking drilling and stuff, like sure, but I don't know. I think it will be fine. I've dealt with that before. When I first moved here, I had to deal with them ripping up the road for like a year, which sucked because not just because of like the noise, but the inconvenience. Whereas this is like different type of construction. It's not gonna like wreck the access that I'll have to the building or like inconvenience a lot of those things. It's like not closer, but like more of a straight shot to like the Costco that I go to, so I can go there a lot easier. Just like a lot of things that are gonna really, I'm hoping on paper, a lot of things that should help with a lot of stuff that I don't like about where I'm at now. The main one straight up is the landlord. I don't like giving this guy money. It's not about paying rent because it's like when you have a mortgage, you have to put all of the money down up front too, right? Like there's a big part of buying a place where it's not just you're paying a mortgage, which might be the same as the rent. You also have to put a shitload of money down just to be able to do that, right? But the difference is I'm paying into my own equity, which is great. I'm not giving some douchebag who doesn't value what he has and like tries to make my life miserable just because he thinks he deserves more. And it's like I really hope like it's not going to be me and he's going to make my life miserable for the next few months as I deal with the whole process of the move. But like I really hope he gets his comeuppance from all of this. I really hope someone he brings in someone and he just brings in the wrong person. You know, if I wasn't in a position to do this, that probably would have been me. And like he thinks he's going to get away with it because he thinks no one will go through the trouble of the arbitration when he's the one that doesn't have the money to deal with it. He's the one that can't afford to do it, right? But he thinks that he's going to get away with everything. And like if it was me, it's like I don't think he understands just how fueled by spite I am. I'm not a spiteful person to like everyone, and I don't hate a lot of people. It's a very strong word. But I like if you cross a line with me, oh, like I will make sure you get exactly what you deserve. I will. I won't go so far of like, you know, it's like if this is something where it's like if he had to pay someone a year's worth of rent and that ruins his life, I don't care. That I don't care. I would never go out the way to intentionally ruin someone's life in the sense of going so far above and beyond to do something that they didn't already create a scenario for themselves. This guy, if he cannot afford to be a landlord in one of the most expensive cities in the world, and he's sending me handwritten letters to complain to me, the person who's paying his mortgage, all these things, then it's like, it's not ruining his life. It's forcing him to act appropriately based on the actions of his, like, based on the consequences of his actions, right? If he cannot afford to have a second apartment that's breaking even according to him, which is an insane thing where he thinks that because it's breaking even, he's supplementing my lifestyle, not that I'm paying for his retirement and he gets a property for free. That's a fucked up way to think of it. But like the worst case for him is he has to take a HELOC and pay out, or he has to sell the place, which he still ends up with hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know, it's like that's not a life ruining thing. It's just it's consequence of his actions, and he still ends up with hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's he fucking deserves every bad thing that happens to him because he is such a piece of shit. I don't know how anyone deals with him. Got the norovirus apparently, and it sucks. Oh, that sucks. My friend Becky had that, and it's just kind of a little bit of a situation. So you go to the work day to walk 15K steps, almost zero energy. Ooh, that's a rough one. Still talking about your landlord. I was more talking about getting a place, and then I was circling back to like when I'm gonna have to move, he's gonna make it as difficult as he possibly can. I wasn't just talking about him. It's I've spent way too much time talking about him. No, it's all good. It's all good. I understand if you like hear when I started talking about the landlord, and then I'm still, it's like, oh my god, has this guy been talking about his landlord for like 40 minutes? No. Just 20. Lack of food, body just throwing it. Yeah, if you're not keeping food down as well, really hoping to pass out at work. Old man yells at the economy. Yeah. Life issues. It's. I mean, the TLDR Chronicle is just like he's an old man who has benefited from just being born at the right time, and because there's like the cost of living has gone up, and now he's no longer benefiting from that in the same way he used to, where he's not profiting as much as he used to. He thinks it's everyone else's fault and problem, and he takes no accountability for that. Yeah, I mean, I honestly, yeah, it definitely has pros and cons because it's sometimes they just won't do stuff because of the cost of it. But like the mom and pop landlords, I've had so much more problem. I've had so many more problems. I've had problems with both. I've had problems with the property manager before, and I've had problems with the mom and pop landlord as well. Where it's really annoying. He has a property manager, but he refused to use it because he doesn't want to pay them. And I'm like, that's you decide to do this. It's the cost of the business. That's cost of business, right? But he thinks it's everyone else's responsibility to help him out constantly because he's just a woe is me, poor defenseless landlord. Like he's complaining that he's an unemployed teacher, and I'm like, that's not my fault or my problem, you know? Oh, I'm not making enough money from this place. I'm only breaking even. That's not my problem. If I invested money into the stock market and it goes down, I don't see that as I'm supplementing the business's cost, like business costs. It's like that's the risk that I take. That is the risk. You put up the money, you take the risk. You don't get the benefit. I don't know what it is about real estate that landlords don't understand this concept because they were just told to do it and they have no like he's completely financially illiterate from what I can tell. If it's the fact that he's in such dire straits that he has after 20 years of owning this place has no emergency fund saved up and nothing. Like he's done nothing with it and he still thinks it's like my problem. And because the interest rates and everything went up and I just happen to be the tenant that lives here, he thinks I'm the one that is causing him hardship, not that he's benefited from 20 years and didn't plan properly. That's a terrible way to be landed. Oh, it 1000% is. And it happens so much, especially in Vancouver, because all of these people are now, it's reaching a breaking point with cost of living and it's hurting their bottom line because a lot of them are older where the rental income, either the mortgage has been paid off and they live off people's rent, which is like, I genuinely believe it should be in the way of like the corporation thing. I believe that anyone who is a landlord should have to incorporate as a business. They will still get a lot of benefits from that with taxes and things like that, but they should have to incorporate as a business and run it properly as a business and be held accountable into the same standards as a business is and a corporation. Not these guilt trip bullshit. Like there should be things in place where it's like you have to use like I mean that would cause a problem in some ways of like using like a property manager, but it's like if it's not your full-time job, you should have like and you're not properly managing it and things like that. It's like there needs to be more protections. And he complains all the time of like this isn't a mutually beneficial thing. He abuses fixed term leases, which are illegal. He's like, this isn't mutually beneficial. I'm like, that's not my problem. You took on the risk. If you want to be a landlord and you want to do that, you need to understand the rules and the laws that you've agreed to. And if you don't be a landlord and you sell. That's it. That's it. If you're not happy that you have to give me 3 to 4 months notice, if you're not happy that if you do something illegal, you might owe me compensation, don't be a landlord. It's as simple as that. Yeah, you should have a manager. He's not doing this. Also, he lives in Japan. He's a old British man that lives in Japan. He's not even in the country. And when I move out, I've already told him that I was looking to buy a place and I'll give him notice soon. So I've given him notice on my notice, right? And he's already making it my problem. He thinks that I need to run open houses for him to find a new tenant and I should just be available whenever and I should help him out to find a new tenant. And I'm like, I spoke to the tenancy board and they're like, yeah, that's not your problem. And I'm like, you know what? I'm out of empathy. I'm out of fucks to give. You're right. And I'm removing all of the goodwill. He was calling me a liar, deceitful, I'm dishonest. Oh, he's a full-on piece of shit. All of these things, and that he only deals with honest people and all this, and people who are people of their words, while in the same sentence was telling me how he's used fixed-term leases to illegally evict people in the past that he just doesn't like. And he's like saying, I don't, this is why I don't like. I recorded the call. I told him I was recording it. He's like, yeah, this, later on, he's like, I bet you're recording this. I'm like, yeah, I'm recording this because you won't use email and I have no record of what's being said. He's like, this is why I don't like you. And I'm like, all right, then why should I help you in any way, shape, or form? Why should I put any of your interests before mine when you're like telling me you hate me, you're telling me that you think I'm dishonest, you think like all of these things. Like I had to educate him on, like in that call the other week, I had to educate him on the process of eviction for someone if he decides to do the whole I'm moving in thing. He didn't even know how to do that. And I'm like, you've written this into this contract. You've been screwing yourself over because if you don't do this, excuse me, if you don't do this, you will owe that person a year of rent. He's like, oh yeah, this is probably your game. This is probably like your gambit of what you're trying to do. And I'm like, why? I'm like, why would I tell you all of this? Why would I be asking you to stop putting this in because you're actually removing your own rights? Why would I do that if my plan is to trick you into getting a year's worth of rent? How does me educating you on your rights do that? And he just doesn't get it. It's fucking insane. He doesn't like you because you're yeah. Oh, I said to him like, I've called him out before and said like the things that you're doing are illegal. They're against the tennis laws. And he said, I don't like these terms that you're using. I don't like that. It makes me concerned because you keep throwing these terms legal around, and I operate on like dealing with people on above board. And I'm like, sorry, you dislike me because I'm telling you you're doing something illegal. Not only am I telling you, I'm not necessarily reporting you, I'm informing you that what you're doing is illegal. You should probably not do it because you're giving me legal recourse to use against you. And he was like, I don't like that. I don't like that. No one else that's lived here has ever seemed to have a problem with this. I don't like the way you keep using legal. And I'm like, dude, this is crazy. It's just he's benefited off people who are either not from here and don't know the rules, they don't know their own rights, and just thinks he can keep getting away with it. And then someone who comes in who actually does spend time and actually learn their own rights and his rights and tell him his rights that he has of like, you know, he's trying to get me to lock me into a 1-year lease again. And I'm like, no, I'm not signing it. And he's like up in arms about it. I'm like, dude, it's like, here's the thing. Now that we're not in a fixed term lease, if he wanted to, like, and the fixed term ended yesterday, and so it now goes month to month. I'm like, if you wanted me out now, you could give me notice today, and I have to leave within 4 months. If we did fixed term, you are stuck with me for a year, and you have no recourse of that. If something happens, like again, lives in Japan, something happens, and you had to move back here and like take possession of the place, then I would like, cool. I would just say no. I'd be like, no. And you would have to wait a year and go find somewhere else to live. You don't have to do like all of these things where I'm like, the protection you think that you've given yourself, you've actually kind of legally fucked yourself. Because I have it on record so many times you saying you have no family here. You have no kids. So who's moving in? He's like, oh, well, maybe my mom has to move in. I'm like, your 90-year-old mom who lives in England, who's sick, who's elderly and sick, that you are now looking after, you're gonna move her to Canada to move her in? You're insane. You're fucking insane. It's just, yeah. Not so, because yeah, no, absolutely. We literally can talk about anything, Chronicle. It's totally fine. I like Shay, I just yap. Sometimes we actually play a game. Sometimes. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'm always happy to talk about streaming. I've made a couple of videos about it. I want to make some more, actually. But I need to kind of get back into the swing of it. So I'm trying to push a partner. Any advice? As a channel with, I can't see my view, as a channel with 4 viewers, I think I'm an authority on this. I mean, there's, so funny enough, one of the videos that I want to make is I just did my 9-year partnerversary, which doesn't seem like it. I know, like my channel is a lot smaller, but I took a lot of time off. And one of the things within that video is that is true. One of the things that I want to talk about in that video is about, everything that I did wrong, or like things I think I did right and things I did wrong. If you're trying to push for partner, I don't know what your view counts, your metrics are, or anything like that. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be real kind of generic but true advice. Um, with some caveats, because it's different now. I got partnered in 2016, very different now. TikTok, everything didn't exist, right? Right now you're averaging 10 views. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. How many? For that follow count, 10 viewers is really good. 10 viewers is really good. Like really, really good. I would say you're already on the right track. There's a lot of things that will be in and out of your control, which can be things like what game you're playing or not playing, the type of content that you make, how long you stream, when you stream. Back then, they didn't also have a thing called Art Challenge to get partnered easier. So I was partnered as a creative streamer where the requirements were a little bit lower, but I would say that those requirements back then are probably the same as they are now-ish. Where you need, I think now you need about 75 viewers concurrent average. And the thing to keep in mind with that, it's not including raids, it's not including things like that. So you have to be mindful of those things. It has to be like your average. So like that was about what it was creative. The reason was it was just more of a niche thing. So I was partnered as a creative streamer. That's how I would do stuff. And then they kind of stopped supporting creative and it went away. And I just kind of like, that wasn't, I don't know. I felt it just kind of meant that what I was doing was just completely buried. And then because of my job, I was like, it was very similar to the type of creative stuff that I was doing, that I was like, oh, I feel like all I'm doing is working. I want my stream to be more of like a chatting thing, but also just like a time to kind of like carve out to do fun things like gaming or whatever. And we've done other stuff too. Like I make short films and we do reviews and we talk about VFX stuff, but it's more on like what I want to do. Anyway. So if you want to push for partner, some of the stuff that you want to consider is, it's going to feel counterintuitive, but this is just my opinion, is one thing that will start to fuck with your head. You're posting TikTok on YouTube. Yeah. No, perfect. Okay. One thing that's going to fuck with your head is analytics. It is going to drive you mad. And people will start saying to you things like, oh, you deserve it. You deserve it. And what will end up happening, at least in my experience, it will really get in your head and you'll be like, yeah, I do deserve this. And it will start to make you kind of spiral and get way too hyperfixated on the thing that doesn't really matter, right? The metrics matter in terms of qualifying to get there with the view count and things like that. Follow count doesn't mean shit. I've seen people with 3,000 followers have 200 viewers a stream, and I've seen people like myself have 6,000 or 5.5 or what, I don't even know my follow count, I'll be honest, and have like, average maybe 6 to 8 viewers, right? It really just depends. I think when it comes to metrics, ignore the things like sub count, sub points, ignore your view count. What you want to look at, especially when Twitch sends you the Twitch summary, look at like the graph and the metric of like when people are showing up. Are people enjoying the just chatting content more than the gaming? When you play a certain game, do you get more viewership? Things like that. Don't necessarily tailor your content just to that and lean in, because then you kind of remove a variety aspect, and a lot of people get trapped in that realm of, you start playing one game and you get really popular, but then you can't do anything else. It's happened a lot with GTA RP streamers. It happens a lot with people who got really into Dead by Daylight, Skyrim, Soulsborne games, things like that. There's a lot of communities that will only watch you do one thing, and in the short term, that can be useful for metrics reasons, but long term, you're not really building a community of people who are built around you and making content. So it's not sustainable. Did that why I mostly play PUBG and have 2 nights a week where I play other games. So one thing that you can do with that is you plan out your stream. What a lot of people do when they want to start shifting more to variety, start with the thing that you're known for and then shift into other things that you want to do. Because if you do a separated night, you can totally do a separate night. That's totally fine. But if you notice that it's noticeably less viewership and things like that, what it might be worth doing is playing the thing that people do watch you for and then slowly transition and slowly introduce other things that you're doing at the end of the stream. That way you're already starting with some kind of viewership. People might, there's a thing called a sunken cost fallacy. It feels very clinical to talk about this way, but it's true. Sunken cost fallacy. If they're already there to watch you play something, the statistical likelihood of them sticking around if you change the game is a lot higher than if you're playing something that they don't really care about and don't necessarily want to watch. Because there's a lot of things where it's like people might be lurking, they have a tab open in the background, things like that. So you then playing something else, shifting into that, one starts to kind of condition your audience to be used to that behavior and used to you playing other things, but also you benefit from the trickle on in the same way, like if you get a raid, right? If you get a raid from someone, if you're at 10 viewers, you get a raid and it takes you up to 100 viewers, that number's going to hit 100 and then it's going to trickle down. The people who are active are probably going to leave because they raid because they want to support the streamer that they usually watch. And then they go over and then they'll probably trickle out and go to the other channels. Just raids will never really help you in the way that you think. It's great for getting, higher numbers, but it's not going to create necessarily new people that stick around. You might get one a month. If you get rated every single stream for a month, you might get one new viewer that sticks around a lot, right? If you spend a lot of time in each other's channels and you cross-pollinate viewership, definitely more beneficial. But a lot of people are lurking, a lot of people are in the background, and so using that as a method, don't just be like, sweet, I got to raid quick, switch to what I want to do, but do it organically in a way where you start playing the thing that you want to play, and you introduce it and it becomes a segment. Then people are a lot more open to it and be like, well, I'm already enjoying this. I want to keep watching and maybe I'll like that game too and things like that. So I went to a community night tonight and they voted to play Battlefield using polls to pick the game. So maybe it'll bring in new viewers. It may do. One thing I would say is community nights should really be more rewards for the people that are already around. Don't see them as ways to necessarily bring people in. Again, in the same way as a raid, if you play, let's say you play Marbles on stream, right? Or if I play Cine 2 Nerdle, which is a movie battle game, I get way higher viewership when I play Cine 2 Nerdle than anything else because there's people who really like that game and I'm pretty good at that game. Like, I'm not the best, but I'm pretty good at that game because I know a lot about movies, right? So my viewership will go up to let's say 15, 20, things like that. There are people that only show up for those because one, they can potentially play the game with me. They can be included in that. There are people who just watch games where they can get involved and play and things like that, and then you'll never see them again. Turn off raids for this reason. Your stream, knowledge, I would definitely turn raids back on. I don't think having raids off will benefit you. I think that while it won't inherently create new viewers that will stick around, there's a benefit from the metrics that you will get. It will not, if you're not hitting 75 average concurrent viewership anyway, a raid is not going to ruin your metrics for you. It's just not, right? It's going to help you in the ways where it's like, by having that extra viewership from a raid, it might put you in a higher position in the directory that may then in someone else who wants to check out your content will come in and see it, right? It's more about the people that come in through on the raid might not stick around, but it will help your metrics because there will be people who are lurking, but it will put you higher in the directory and someone else might find your channel because of that and they might become a new viewer, right? It's a difficult thing, but when it comes to promoting your content, which you've already said you're doing, I'm head out work. Oh, sorry, Paragon. Take care if you're still around. Try and get some rest as well. I'm sorry that you're dealing with norovirus. It's not fun at all, but I really hope that you feel better. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to ignore what you were saying. I was just trying to I'm trying to stay on one topic at the time. But you're already doing YouTube and TikTok and things like that. You are never really truly, and this is just a thing, look at Jinxie, Queso, Sketch, any of the other streamers, any of the big streamers, what are they doing, right? The thing that they're doing is called clip farming, right? Which is they're trying to create clippable content that can be shared on social media that people will be interested in, that then they will find it on other platforms and be driven to their Twitch content, right? So I'm not saying that you should be necessarily clip farming, but I think that creating highlightable moments and making good quality content that can be chopped out, whether it's 30 seconds to 3 minutes or whatever, created into a small section and put on another platform. That can be interesting and entertaining of you're great at the game. It could be something funny happens. It could be something like a bug goes out. Some of the most popular ones I've done, I haven't posted any in a while because nothing's really happened. Some of the biggest videos I've had in terms of like YouTube shorts or anything like that are like the game bugging out or something silly going wrong with the game. People love that stuff. And there's just funny moments that have context and can kind of be easy to access. If they're not familiar with the game, but they know something funny is going to happen, then they're more interested in it. You should be marketing everywhere except on Twitch. Being live for longer is not going to benefit you. Being live 5 days a week, 7 hours a day is not going to benefit you at all. Because you're then making yourself too available where there's no urgency and exclusivity to the content that you're making. Also, you will burn the fuck out. 4 hours, perfect. 4 hours, 3 to 4 times a week maximum. You're good. Try and create at least 3 clips 4 to 5 days a week. I would probably even go less. I would go less. Maybe not have it so separated that there's like a big gap in the week. Like mine's kind of like Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. So maybe I would do like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. 4 to 5 is fine. Again, personal preference, but like making sure that when you're going live, it's an event, not just, oh, I missed it. Okay, well, it'll be live tomorrow. Then there's not like an urgency to it, but creating content that goes on other platforms is one of the most important things for marketing. Most streamers are not marketing themselves, right? You don't, like Amazon Prime can market other shows on Amazon Prime because they already have so many people already on Amazon Prime. But they have other avenues, right? They market it on the boxes that they send out. They put posters on bus stations and things like that, right? They market outside of where the content actually is because they need to get people outside who aren't on that content or do consume that content, but other places, they need to find those people to point their eyes towards it, right? Because you can't go in other channels and be like, hey, follow me, blah, blah, blah. I know I was like joking around with Shay, but like I said, I've known him for years. Like we're just fucking around. That's not what you necessarily want to do. I think when it comes to things like networking in that regard, don't do it with the intention of solely networking. Go find people that you actually like spending time with and spending time in their channel, that content you like. So one, you can learn from them, see how they do it. Find a channel that like is roughly the size that you want to be. Don't go into like channels that have 1,000 viewers and be like, this is how to do it. Because they are not even relevant to what you're doing. You want to find channels that are like 50 to 100 viewers, that people and communities you could be part of, that you like, that you enjoy being around, and just really be mindful and pay attention to what they're doing and how they're managing their community, right? Oh, no. That's totally fine. No, I've had people do that before and they come in and I'm like, you know what? The thing is as well, that if people come in and just like, hey, follow me, I'm about to go live. No, fuck off. But like, if it's people in a channel talking about it, I don't give a shit, because the thing is, it's not going to convince anyone who's in my channel to go over there. And if it does, if someone from my channel sees this and goes, oh, you know what, that person seems this, and they're going to go over there, then that's fine. That's fine. There's no negative side from that, right? It takes nothing away from me and it benefits you. But it's also like, if that person wants to do that, I can't stop. It's in the same way of like, this is a weird analogy, but like, if you were dating someone and they cheated on you, then you just kind of like, all right, well, that person was going to do it regardless. Like, there's nothing that, like, if you're a piece of shit, then yeah, but like, also, they could have left. They could have ended the relationship and gone and done it. If they were going to cheat, they were going to cheat regardless, right? So why hold any weight on that when it's like, no matter what you would have done, that person was going to do that anyway. It's the same as like piracy. Like all the movie studios, like, oh, or game studios are like, oh, piracy. Piracy is like, we're losing so many sales because of piracy. No, the people who are pirating it we're never going to give you the money anyway. And most times when it comes to pirating, it's because you've created a very difficult way or an inaccessible way to get the content that they're trying to get. I would much rather pay to buy a Blu-ray or whatever it is and own it and have it and watch it and support the content that I'm watching. But if you've created such a scenario, it's more difficult to do that than it is to just pirate it. That's why people do it, right? So you're never going to stop someone from wanting to do that. So I don't see the point in it, right? If someone's going to do that, then it's like, well, they're coming in and they're promoting, the content's probably not really that good, because if it was good, they'd have confidence enough that they didn't have to do that, right? Like someone on the YouTube streams, because I dual stream, came in and it's like they started hanging out and then they started talking about like a fan channel that they made and were like, oh, I just posted like a new video on a fan channel. I'm like, okay. I was like, no one's gonna click that link. No one's gonna follow that through. And if they do, they're gonna look at it and go, all right, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you know? It's like people are just people. People can be fair weather viewers, and that's totally fine. Like that's part of the thing. It's like, don't get too obsessed with it. You've got to kind of take it, in my opinion, a start as you mean to go on. I think content is good and Sweats needs to work on. I know. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like your content can be really subjective, right? It's got to be, there's nothing inherently where content is good or bad. It's subjective. It's about finding the right audience. And I think it's being very honest with yourself and being very self-critical with yourself. I know for a fact I talk way too much and way too in depth about certain things that I'm sure a lot of people are sick and tired of hearing it, right? I can be very repetitive on those things. I wish that I could pivot and be more of an entertaining and have a broader knowledge and talk about other things. But we kind of rest on our laurels, right? Sometimes when you're just like, oh, I'm trying to fill the sound and fill the void and whatnot. You do have the gift of job, so have some, don't have the gift of the gab, so have some quiet spots in your VODs where I'm just spectating and not trying to commentate. Yeah, but I think that's fine. That can be okay. I think people understand that. I mean, prime example, go watch Shroud. You know, people watch him because he's good at the game, right? He's not a very chatty person. Even Ninja, like no disrespect to either of them. They've done incredible with what they've done, but they're not exactly the most. They're not performers, right? They're not actors, entertainers in that way. It's a very different skill. It's something that comes with it over time. Even when I'm playing stuff, right? It's like I'm talking a lot now, and I'm talking very consistently because I'm just like, oh, whatever. But when I'm playing a game, it's like, I don't know, sometimes just commentating on what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to play fucking Timberborn, and it's like, cool, the beavers are moving from the left to the right. It's so quiet, too. Yeah, so you've got to find, like, what is your unique selling point, regardless of that, right? Because, like, a stream, you can within reason, but a stream cannot be banger after banger after banger for 4 hours. That is so much talking. You will eventually run out of things to talk about, and you will run out of content. You'll have to recycle it. What you kind of need to do is like have talking points that you can always kind of go back to and talk about things. But one of the most important things too is make sure that this is why it goes back to the only streaming 3 to 4 times a week. Do things outside of streaming so that you're living a life that you get stories from that you can talk about on streaming. If you are at home all day, every day, streaming 8 hours a day and nothing else, what are you doing? What have you got to talk about? What interesting thing has happened to you, right? As I said at the beginning of this, it's like in the last 2 weeks, it's like I've started a new job. Obviously, I can't talk about details of that. It sounds pathetic. No, it's not that it's pathetic. It's not necessarily that it's bad. Like, it's not a criticism. It's more of just like a thought, a critical thinking process, right? It's like, but I mean, yes, staying at home and doing nothing and having no activities and having no hobbies outside of streaming, it's just going to kind of nerf your ability to grow as a person and therefore grow as a content creator, right? Because it becomes this thing of like, you end up becoming just kind of an imitation of other people rather than defining your own character and personality, right? Because I've talked about this before with writers and the way that writing's gone these days. It's like we're getting all of these, like, writing has become very homogenized where it's like Marvel has been really popular for the last decade. And you're getting a lot of people who grew up watching Marvel movies who are now becoming writers and now writing these kind of shows. And so they're writing the stuff that they grew up with and know, but it's secondhand information, right? In the same way like The Simpsons. The people who wrote The Simpsons in the beginning, in the first 10 seasons, were writing based on their own life experiences, writing about those things. The people who are writing for The Simpsons now are people who grew up watching The Simpsons, trying to write what they think The Simpsons should be, not based on stories from their own life. That's why it doesn't kind of have the same impact or cultural relevance on those kind of things. So if your basis, if you stay home and just watch big streamers all the time, this is the other thing too, right? A good thing I will say with a lot of big streamers, yes, they have the activity cooked. Thank you. A lot of big streamers, there's a good and a bad where like they rely a lot on the chat. But also when the chat's moving so fast, they have to be entertaining without chat. You should be as entertaining as you possibly can be to one viewer as you should be to 1,000. Because if you don't know how to just create content on your own and you're heavily reliant on a chat, then basically your entire quality of your content is just make or break, right? It's never generated from you. If you're only reacting to what a chat gives you, you're a reaction creator, right? You're not a content creator because you're not creating the content. You're reacting to people in your channel who are doing the heavy lifting. And if they're not around that day, that stream's going to feel real empty, right? If your stream feels like something is missing because some chatters are not around, that's kind of a problem, right? That's kind of a house built on sand. You go out and have your friends force you sometimes, but you go, that's good. That's good. This week alone, like I said, started a new job, bought an apartment. I went bowling and nearly broke my little finger. I haven't even got to that story yet. Like all of these things have happened to me in like 3 days because I went outside and I did stuff, you know. I go to the gym and I talk about stuff that I've done there as well. That's also more very, and that's totally fine. Like you don't, it's not a I'm this or I'm that chronicle. It's like it's never I'm this or I'm that. It's just that you need to be able to kind of do both. That if no one is chatting in your stream, therefore you're just sitting in silence because you're like, well, no one's talking, so who am I talking to? That doesn't matter. You should be talking, you should be creating content like it's a YouTube video that you are trying to entertain people, because if someone comes into your channel, like someone on YouTube came in and just typed cooked and left, and I'm like, okay. If someone comes in to your channel and you're just sitting there in silence, you got 5, in the same way as like on a date, right? When you meet someone, you got 8 seconds. They make a snap decision on you in 8 seconds, okay? And that's a lot of pressure, and you can't be perfect all the time. But like you got 8 seconds to impress them. If you're just sitting there in silence and waiting for someone to type in chat, they're going to come in, they're going to look at the stream. By the time you even see their view count appear there, they've already left, right? So you need to be able to create content that people can come into. They can kind of jump in. They can be like, oh, what are they talking about? What's going on here? Listen in, kind of listen into conversation, and then maybe they follow. Maybe they start talking. Maybe they don't. Like most people are just lurkers and they just want to watch streams. And if they think someone's funny, I type in some channels. I type in some of my friends' channels, but I watch a lot of other streamers. One of my favorite streamers is Northern Lion. He's a Canadian streamer, right? I think I've typed 2 sentences in his chat. And I've been watching him for like 5 months, 6 months. And it's like he's a great example of someone where it's like he is both a reactionary streamer and a content creator, right? Because he's been a YouTuber for like a decade. But he'll make a video and it's like you go on YouTube and he's making a video and he talks the entire time. And then you watch his stream and he talks the entire time. And it's either about stuff that he's been doing. He's talking about his family, talks about riding a Peloton, talks about what he looked on Reddit, talks about interactions he's had with people outside, and then also what stuff chat is talking about too, right? Sorry, what language is that, Ghost? You're cooking so much. Sure, okay. Thanks? I don't know. But like if you watch something if you watch someone like that, it's like, just don't try and emulate other people. Don't, the goal is not to just find content creators that you like. Look at what they're doing. Don't necessarily try to emulate what they are doing, but be like, I really like, be analytical. I'm like, I really like the way they do that. I really like the way they do this. I really like the way they do that. Right? Because it just, it will help you. Like, nothing is ever original. Everything is a remix. Okay? We have, if you watch movies, that we have 7 stories. We have 7 fucking stories. That's it. And we're just telling the same 7 stories over and over and over again, just in a different font, right? It's like, oh, it's this. I watched Better Man last night. I had a great time. I loved it. I think that Rocket Man was a better film. I think it definitely hit some heavy subjects, but it's like washed up rock star dealing with drug addiction who turns their life around. How many times have you seen that, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? So you just got to figure out, if every streamer is on a map and every one of them is a road, you're just trying to find which of those roads that you want to take. So you look at all the main roads, that could be Ludwig, that could be Northern Lion, that could be whatever, and you have all these little tiny country back roads, right? What you're trying to do is you're trying to find the parts that you want to drive on the main roads, and the parts which are the country roads, which is your content. Smaller, a little bit narrower, a little bit more dangerous. Could get canceled anytime. But like, I don't know if this is a good analogy, but I'm going with it. But I think it maybe kind of works. It's like, you're just trying to get to the destination of where you want to be, right? And so you're picking the roads that you want to go down to. And it's like, okay, well, I'm going to go around this bit. I'm going to go the scenic route on this one. I'm going to go here. I'm going to go. Prime example is people like Nakey Jakey. He's straight up said, he's like, yeah, the only thing that's different about my content and the people that I like is that I sit on like an inflatable exercise ball. And he just like talks and he's like stands on a green screen and sits on an exercise ball, right? Any Austin, same deal, except he put clips in his hair. And he talks about where the rivers in video games come from. And he spends way too much time thinking about it. There's like so many things like that where it's like, you just, in the same way as if you ever do any research into like video games and they talk about like, video games, everything's a remix. You'll look at stuff and they'll be like, yeah, it's this, but this, right? I'm trying to think of something where it's like, it's like, it's this, it's like Terraria, it's like Minecraft, but 2D, which is Terraria, right? It's this, but that, right? It's that's what you've got to do. It's like, it's something that's familiar that echoes what people, it's already established and works and people like, but making it your own and making it unique and adding your own uniqueness to it. It's never going to be truly original because nothing really is. It's just like an echo of other things that you've seen. And that's okay. But you're just finding the stuff that you like, not necessarily emulating it, but taking little bits and pieces and creating your own collage that ends up being the content that you want to make, right? That's like the main thing of it. I made these drinks. I haven't taken a single sip and my voice is going. So good. I'm British when I'm like chugging tea. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know that. No, it's all good, Chronicle. That's all good. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm always happy to talk about this stuff. Like my mod Toxic, we talk about this all the time. Yeah, like I'm fine to talk about it. Like I don't know everything. If I knew everything, I wouldn't be sitting at like whatever viewership I'm sitting at, right? But at the same time, it's like I think I can be very analytical and understand the steps and things like that. But the key takeaways is don't stress about the view count itself. Find what works for you, and make sure you're marketing yourself in other places. That's like the main things. Honestly, market yourself anywhere but on Twitch. That's it. Technical nature, not very creative. Then you'll be fine. Then you'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, the creative, the performance stuff is something that you can always learn and build up on. The other stuff is the hardest stuff to learn, in my opinion. Yeah, but no worries. If you got to head out, that's all good. There's actually an ad that's gonna run in a minute, so I'm gonna take a break to go pee. And just trigger it really early. So I'll be right back myself as well. Keep an eye on Sarah for me, though. man. Minute 18. All right, I'm gonna set up the other computer while the BRB screen runs. You're not gonna miss anything. It's fine. Yeah. Can't believe my beavers died last game as well. Timberborn. I can't play like super long on this today. I have to be somewhere by. I'll talk about this when the ad breaks over as well. I have to be somewhere by like 4 o'clock, so I'm probably gonna go till about 3:30. I gotta go somewhere at 4, and then I'm going to the gym after, and I just need to rest. I don't know. I didn't sleep very well. Shocker, I know. But I did shower at least today, which is good. Not that I haven't been showering, but like that really kind of brought me back from the brink. It was pretty difficult to exist. Sorry, my nose is super itchy. I was about to change to the full screen cam, and then my nose got super itchy. Alright, I'm gonna get the drugs of it just to prove that I was just itching my nose. But yeah, anyway. Yeah. Oh, what's happening? Sorry, I thought my phone was ringing. I don't connect my phone to my watch. Like, I have a smartwatch, but I actually really like it. It's kind of like kind of just looks like an analog watch, to be honest. But I really like it for that reason. But I've had watches where it's like connects to every time you get a text or anything, it like vibrates. I don't like it. So the only thing that I allow it to do is vibrate when I get a call, just because I don't always have my phone on me. And sometimes it just like goes off and it's like, oh, stressed, moving, gonna move now. And I'm just like, oh my God, fuck off. Leave me alone. So stupid. But it's I like this watch. I like that it has like the little OLED screen in it, but it just looks like a regular like watch. And I really like that because I really don't like smartwatches at all. But I am gonna jump in some Timberborn. I'm gonna pause the music. I don't know who this is. Two-way text. Okay. That's the name you went with? Okay. So last time we played Timberborn, I was doing a President's Choice Diet Coke taste test, and all my beavers died. Because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it would help if I change this. So I have to start a new one today anyway, which is fine, which is okay. I still haven't unlocked the Ironborn. So I think the thing I want to work on today is we're going to try and get our science up as much as we can and really try and focus on getting the Ironborn unlocked. But I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get food, obviously. We're going to try and get a bunch of beavers. I'm going to just build a shitload of science buildings and get our research done, get the observatory, get power built, things like that. Just unlock as much as we can really quickly before we start getting into the bad tide. Because what I want to do is actually have something where it's like all of my crops are away from the water, that I have like a little circle of water in the middle and everything's kind of built around that. That's what I'm thinking. And that way I'm very kind of separated from relying on the river. Maybe we'll like have the river for power, but I don't want to rely on it for like my crops and stuff. So that's my goal for that. I haven't tried any of these other maps though. This one might be pretty good. Canyon, cliffside. Oh brother, I might go with canyon. I've done these. Like I don't think I did waterfalls. Yeah, so you see like this, you try and like get the water to fill this, and then that's like the water source for all of your plants. And then that way, if there's a drought, this won't dry up. But also, so you don't pump your water from that, but it would keep all of the plants. Maybe? Oh my, what is this? Beaver Dome. What the fuck? I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know if I'm ready for this at all. Canyon might be good. Oh no, I didn't do lakes. I think I've done waterfalls. Maybe I've done waterfalls, and I definitely did plains. Plains was the one we did last time. Maybe I did lakes. Diorama? No. Oh my god, what in the hard mode is this one? Good grief. That one's kind of cool. I actually kind of like that, not gonna lie. That kind of slaps. Mountain range, kind of cool. Terraces, okay. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. I think I'm gonna go with Canyon. Canyon seems cool. Canyon or... see, that's where I think. Canyon or waterfalls? You know what? I'm gonna go waterfalls. I know it's a beginner-esque thing, but I have only like played a little bit, you know? So, alright. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go normal. What's this? Considers rare and short? No. Trouts and bad ties are severe. Oh god, no. We're going with normal. Let's stay on normal. Goal is to just unlock stuff today. So we want to get the iron teeth if I can, just so I have them, but I think because they give you more science points and things. I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. I don't know enough about this game. Still learn. This is what, my third playthrough. All right, what are we calling our settlement? What are we calling our settlement? Schmeckle Town. I don't know. There we go. All right. Pores. Okay. Oh, I think I did. Maybe I did play this one. I did play this one. Okay. I did play this one. That's okay. That's fine. Maybe that, not that it'll give me an advantage, but maybe that certainly will. Let's make new plans to. Okay, is there no mines? Is there no underground ruins in this one? No? Wait, is it under the water, maybe? Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay. So, that's going to be a little trickier. Right. That's fine. Okay, so my plan here... The plan for this is I want to fill this with water. That's what I want to do. This is going to become our little water reservoir. And then I'm going to basically build all of my food on this side, right? Just so that I have that controlled. Okay, so let's get this going. We'll do the lumberjack flag. I'll do what I did last time, where it's like one on this side. One on this side. Yeah. And then we'll path it up. Oh, god damn it. Alright. That's fine. There we go. And then I want... So I don't want to get too close to the edge here. I want to... I'm going to do this. Okay. And then... Fine. So the difficulty here, I don't know if this is gonna work. This is gonna kind of flood everything. So, all right. Maybe this is the worst place I could have gone. Maybe this was not the right idea. It's fine. It's okay. What's this? Okay, so that's blocked. Wait, what? Oh, I see. Okay. So, hi, Sisyphus. Once again, we beavering. Hell yeah, we're beavering. We just started as well. I'm trying to. So what I'm trying to do this time, I'm playing. It turns out I'm playing a map that I've already played, which is fine. I want. So my goal here is for now, I want to actually flood this area so that this fills up with water, and I want to build my food around this so that when droughts happen, when there's bad tides, my food is never compromised. That's my kind of goal. Is it a good idea? No, but the thing I have to do in order to make that happen is I have to basically... I'm going to have to basically block this. Either I need to dig these out, right? Like, we're going to have to dig those out. You won't know if it's going to... True. So my main plan here is, okay, we've got the lumberjacks down. Like, that's all I've done. My thought process is as many science points as I can get so we unlock everything really quickly. We get the observatory, we add power, whatever. Like, that's the goal, is to get research points to unlock everything as fast as possible. And then I want to get over here and basically flood this whole area, and then that becomes that. Eventually what I'll do is I'll put a dirt miner or a dirt excavator in and make it deeper. I want to also do that for a water supply over here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like have like a dirt excavator. Either we'll start with a dirt excavator in one place, like here, dig further down so it makes it deeper so we can have more water, and then I'll use a fluid pump to put water in. And then what I want to do is the same over here. I want to create little pools of water so that we're not reliant on the river. Like, yes, we'll run into some issues with things like the water wheels for now. But I think if I build the water wheels in places where it doesn't really matter, or we go straight with one, I want to get the gravity battery. So like, I think building up here would actually be really good too, because then I can put like, we put a dirt excavator in and we dig down and kind of do that. And then yeah, what I'll do is over here I'll have to like eventually put in the barriers so that this doesn't spread, right? But I can always put like the water power doesn't matter. The water power could be up here, right? It just has to be a flowing river. It doesn't matter that it is bad water. So that's my thought process. Is I'm basically going to just like put as many of these down as I can. Right? I'll get food eventually, but like, yeah. So I want to put those down. We're gonna need wood. Let's do a little bit of a large pile storage. Okay. Straight up just gonna put it like here. So it's really close. Okay. We need... What does this need? That just needs wood, right? Yeah. You can't use an excavator to dig. You need TNT. You can use it to create a hole, but not... It takes a really, really long time. I did have a look at this. So it will dig, and will dig all the way down and create a hole. So I saw what people said they do is they'll get a dirt excavator. They'll put it on a really high point on the map. Let it dig all the way down, and then when it hits the bottom, they'll put a gravity battery there, and that way it has has a lot of storage of power. So like, but also yeah, I could just like extract the bad water, make TNT, and then blow holes, right? That's also like a way I can do that too, which is fine. Okay, so those are doing that. Yeah. Okay. I'll just leave that going for now. Let's focus on this. I have played for years and never knew that. Almost never use it. I mean, it's slow. It's slow. Like it takes a long time. It's a lot of resources to do it, and you only end up with like a 6x6 hole. So really, it only makes sense to. It really only makes sense to do it for something like a gravity battery, or if you're gonna be doing it anyway, and you have multiples of them, it really only makes sense then, right? Like it doesn't. The fuck? Oh, okay. Well, that was stupid. Get rid of that. Let's mark these trees for cutting. These trees are made for cutting, and that's just what I'll do. One of these days, these trees will topple over and kill you. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. All right. Beaver it up, baby. All right. So we're just gonna straight up science the shit out of it. Water pump. Oh, okay. Yeah. So let's at the very least we'll put this. Let's learn from some of our mistakes, and we'll put it here. Wait, why? Oh, I just did it in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. Water pump. Okay. Let's do a path. There we go. Alright. Chop those trees. Let's fucking go. I mean, I didn't even, like, the first time I played this, I didn't even realize I could cut these down. Like, stupid shit like that. And I was like, oh my God. I didn't even realize, like, these things, right? Like, the slopes. I didn't even know I could use them, so... We've learned a lot. The last one, like I said, I accidentally, I don't know why I said it as if, like, I didn't accidentally do it. It was an accident. Killed all the beavers because I wasn't paying attention. They ran out of food. Okay. So we have 8 active beavers. That's fine because once this is done, we'll have 2 beavers on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there'll be 1 inactive beaver which can run the water pump. So that's actually fine. That actually works kind of well. I'm gonna put just a little water thing. I'm just gonna put 3 of them there. There we go. And then we'll put some. All right, settle down. What I'll do is I'll just put some housing down. 1, 2, 3. Just did that. I was playing at 30x speed, waiting for a huge build. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it was like there was a bad tide, and I thought everything was fine. But I think what had happened is all of the crops just hadn't come back quick enough, and they ran out of food. It was it. I thought I had enough stores, and I think they just like demolished through them, and I wasn't super paying attention. What the fuck is happening out there? I just super wasn't paying attention. So, all right, is this going? Okay, they just weren't moving. I was like, the fuck? So yeah, okay, so that path is done. Let's get rid of this so that we're ready to do this. Okay, so hoping this will work. So I think the way I have to flood this is from this side. I think that's the best way to do this rather than from this side, because if I flood from this side, I'm going to end up flooding all of this. And that's not good. So the goal here is to basically get to a point. I guess I got to blow this up. So really the goal is get as much science points as we can, get TNT as quick as we can. Because like, it's not that I think up to like cycle 21. So I got pretty far in. I think if we try and aim to get these things done by like cycle 8, maybe, I think that puts me in a pretty good spot, right? We're going to end up with a decent amount of everything right now, which is good. Let's put in... I don't know if I need the power just yet, to be honest. I don't know what needs power. Food, let's put a gathering. I guess, well, this... Okay, so no matter what I do, it's not gonna... They're not gonna go up there, so that's fine. I'm just going to put the gathering here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a little farm in. And then I'm going to plant some crops. Start with some carrots. So I think I always want you to do like 100 carrots or something. So if I do... I don't think that's 100, but that's fine. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we can do that here. There we go, that's fine. Might be enough. Yeah, this, let's high prio this. It's 12 logs, okay. Alright. Let's try and get this done. Let's get the water stuff done, because if they don't, they're all about to frickin' die on day 3, and that's not good. That's not good. Okay, so let's get the water pump going, and then we'll get one of these going. How's this doing? All right, and then work-wise, we'll prior that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so that's happening. You're gonna store water. There we go. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Water is done. That's fine. Let's put a little storage in. We'll put a small warehouse in for the berries, which go here. There we go. Why are they all still thirsty? What the hell, man? Okay, and yeah, that should be fine. That should be okay. Okay, they're all sleeping out here. That's okay. That one's done. We'll just set you to water. These are just going to be water, so that's fine. Yeah. Keep saying that they're thirsty. Why? Oh, lumber. Or logs, I should say. There we go. Okay. It always stresses me out when they're, like, all thirsty all the time, but I am seeing that they are starting to actually, like, use the water now, which is good. Okay, water pump's done, gathering flag's done, efficient farmhouse. It's on the way. It's on the way. Maybe we'll prioritize that. Okay, we got more beavers. That's good. Let's maybe build another lodge. Yeah. I mean, they're all sleeping outside right now anyway, so we'll build the farm. We'll get the food going. I think that's good. Then I'll prioritize the housing. This doesn't really matter. They only work at half speed when they're thirsty, so it can take a bit of time to kind of... Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'm still not super familiar with, like, the mechanics of that stuff, but I think that's fine. We're getting on top of it. I should have built the water thing first than these, to be honest, but that's okay. We're getting through it. I don't need the tutorial, but it definitely helps remind me of things that I might be missing, right? So this one's almost done. Okay, now we're in the thick of it. Now we're in the thick of it. All right. And then that's done. Carrots are done. Build a small tank. Almost done. I'm actually going to prioritize the housing because I think that that's going to benefit them far more than anything else, right now. We're getting 200 stuff. That's great. Let's unlock the stairs. And then I think I have enough for this. That's great. Okay. So those are done. Let's unlock... I'll have to wait, but we'll unlock levies. And I'll unlock... Don't think I need this just yet, but I definitely... What I want to do is... There's a lot of scrap over here. So I might actually kind of start getting them over here. I know that I should probably district it up, but I know you were saying last time, Sisyphus, that it's like only really needed when you're like really kind of... When you're at like a lot of beavers, right? And we're just not going to be at that level for a while. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay. And then let's just go. I don't know why I'm making them go this way. Seems dumb, but whatever. Let's do. Okay. And then. Yeah. All right. That's fine. So my plan here is just to kind of go. It's fine. We'll get the stairs going. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. A little far away. That's fine. Gathering, we want metal. So we're going to need this soon and the smelter. But that's fine. That's okay. I want to get as far into the, like, I want to get as much stuff unlocked as I can really quickly. This is going to be fine. I think once I've unlocked certain things like the metal. Hi, Toxic. Build the warehouse. Okay, carrots. That's probably a good idea. Oh, warehouse. My bad. Where are the carrots? Carrots. Go. Alright. I think the berries is probably full. No? Alright. We can change that to... What I'll do is I'll change that to potatoes. When we start doing potatoes, I'll do that. That's fine. Okay, so the building the stairs. That's good. Oh, we did... Fuck. Alright, so we do need... Forgot about the planks. Alright, let's unlock... We need a lumber mill? Yeah. Okay, we'll do the lumber mill. So this was the other problem last time we ran into. We weren't making enough things like gears and... I want to leave a little space just for an extra water pump when we get there. But we don't need that. What we need is power, which this will generate. I think it generates enough. Okay, we're gonna put it here. Maybe that's probably a bad place, but okay, do this. Let's do. Go. Alright, keep the footprint as small as we can. This can all change later on, that's fine. Beautiful. Alright. And then I don't have the windmills yet, but we do have a lot of that stuff. So let's unlock... Okay, we're going to wait for that. We're going to unlock the metal scrap thing and then get someone on that. I think let's just get scrap going as fast as we can. I think that's probably not a terrible idea, to be frank. We're almost there. Yeah. You... Okay. Continue. Build inventor. Build lodge. Beaver's not produced unless there's more empty slots for kids. Okay. That's fine. I think I need... Let's just do this. There we go. And then we'll just do... we'll just do a staircase on... What, this side? Yeah. Go. Boom. Hi, Crack. How's it going? How's Simulcam? Doing okay. I mean, we're only on... We've just started a new one because I accidentally killed the last one. But, yeah. How's it going, dude? Happy Saturday. How's your day so far? We're beavering away. We got that Beaver Fever. Wanted to make a Justin Bieber joke, but I feel acknowledging me wanting to do it is better than the joke would have been itself. I was gonna say, were you playing that? I know Galaxy was playing it the other day as well. It looks really fun. I really like Monster Hunter games. I do. It definitely hits a level for me where the grind gets a little too much, but I do, playing with people, I do really like it. Like, I really enjoyed, is it Worlds or Wilds, the new one? I think I've played Wilds. What, I played the last one. Maybe it was World. Wild is, okay, so I played World. Okay. Yeah, I had that one. It's really fun. I think I hit a point where, like, I had to keep grinding the same monster over and over again, and I kind of hit a wall. I was like, oh, God. But as a concept, like, those kind of games, super fun. Super fun. And I love watching people play them as well. I think that's where it is. Like, there's certain games where I'm like, I really like them, but I like watching other people. I'm trying to think of, like, other ones where it's like, maybe it's just like where I'm not good at it, but I enjoy it. And watching someone who's really good at something do something is kind of satisfying, right? I don't know. It's kind of like why, like, with Sequisha, with, like, shooters and whatnot, I'm like, yeah, he's really good at them. So I enjoy watching him do that. Okay, Carrot's doing okay. The lodges are on the way. You are... Oh, you don't have power, that's why. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And then we will put let's put a small... What? Wait, hang on. Sorry, what does this hold? Does this hold planks? No. We need a small pile. Let's do that. There we go. And that'll hold the planks. There we go. Okay. We really want to get this going. I think this has got to be highest priority right now, because we kind of can't do anything without it. Like, I need the staircases done. Squisha. I don't know why that was the first person that came to mind. I think it's just because, like, I've known him for so long. And it's just like, oh yeah, it's like, when he plays stuff like Hunt and stuff, I'm like, I have no desire to play this, but I will watch someone who's good at it. Or when he used to play, like, Dead by Daylight as well. He was really good at that. Or Friday the 13th. He was really good at baiting people. And that's why. Because you, like, when he'd get under... He's very good at getting under people's skin and just, like, pissing them off. And I think that's the funniest thing. If he did it to me, I would hate every second of it. Doing it to other people, love it. My favorite thing ever. I truly am Schadenfreude personified. Like, I'm not kidding. It makes me question if I'm even, like, a good person. And you know what? I think most times the answer is no. You're out of food? Oh, God. Oh, God. Wait, how? Oh, God, I'm out of berries. What am I supposed to do? Nobody's working the farmhouse. Okay, Nuggrass is on it. Are these ready? Oh God. Okay. You rude boys better. Oh my God. All right. Thank you. When you said, like, Mr. Trigger, you know what it made me think of is the movie The Snowman. The Michael Fassbender one, where it's like, he writes these notes, it's like, Mr. Policeman. It's such a weird thing. So it's like, Mr. Stringer. It just makes me think of that movie. What a terrible movie. I don't, if you've ever seen it, I'm so sorry. If you haven't, I'm jealous. Okay, thank you for calling that out. I really do appreciate it. Oh my goodness, that could have gone so horribly wrong so fast. Okay, so a drought is about to approach. We should high prio this to try and fill these up. I think that might be the play. Did people die? Okay. 2 people died of hunger. Oh no. So the trailer, no, watch the movie. It was so bad. So bad. There's a really good Dan Olson foldable human. Oh, is it foldable human or folding ideas? His channel. He does a really good video on it, and it's like, man, he like talks about the way that they shot it, of like trying to hide the fact that they dubbed Val Kilmer's voice by shooting it really weird, that it looked like they didn't even color grade the movie, that they completely changed the ending, because like it turns out that they like ended up not shooting something like 15% of the movie and just pieced it together from what they happened to have, and it's like, oh, you could tell. Like, this clearly did not work. Okay, the plan kind of is working here, which is great. That's actually great. So we should be okay for water for like the first drought. We should be fine. We've got power. We're getting, well, we haven't got planks yet, but we should have some eventually. We are running out of wood, so we're gonna have to. What I need is I need them to kind of build this, and then what I can do is I can actually put a gatherer and a I was gonna say a woodsmith. That's not the fucking word. What is it? Lumberjack. A woodsmith? The hell's a woodsmith? Woodsmith? Holy. All right, let me put this in. Oh, there's berries over here too. Okay. If I can get this in the right spot. Yeah. Really don't want a backseat, but you might want to consider pausing your inventors while you're so low population. Yeah, I mean, the goal with that was just to get a bunch of research points really quickly. So, and that's okay. That's okay. You're helping me learn. Like, there is a difference. You're making suggestions. You're not telling me what to do. That's fine. That's okay. My rationale, while I understand that things are kind of low right now, my rationale is I'm trying to get this to 1,000 super quickly so that we can unlock the observatory, and then I can like drop down how many beavers I'm using by like a lot, because that will get me research points really, really quickly. That's what I'm working on doing. That's what I'm focusing on doing right now. It's not the best plan. It's a risky plan. Fully acknowledge that. But that is the plan that I am working on right now. Okay, I'm very glad that I prioritized the water. Especially right now, it's like, well, they can't pump the water anyway, so let's just like do that. Let's prioritize. You get the plan. It's not a good plan. Like, I fully acknowledge it's not a good plan. But now while we're in the drought, like, there's nothing they can do. They can cut trees. They can absolutely cut the trees, right? And they can build. But, which actually, I think I'm going to prioritize that. There we go. Oh, there is food. Okay, so we're actually doing not terribly, in the sense of like, there is still, like, if they get these in the next day or so, there is actually food. So I think we're okay. They're going to be a little thirsty. They're going to be a little thirsty, right? But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. What we'll then do is in the next cycle, I'm going to add another one of these. I just don't want to add another task. I think one of the problems I ran into last time was I over prioritized building. I had them doing too many building tasks at the same time that nothing was really happening. And so, and it was too spread out. I had a district, well, there was all one district. I think you saw me do it, and I ended up removing the district. I had one over here, and then in another map, and then one like way over here, right? So, oh, there's like scrap under there, cool. And so I think it was just like, wait, so can I? Okay. I thought that might be like the things down here where you can demolish, you know? Another thing I should consider is destroying this and adding a floodgate. And that way I'll always keep some water here. And I think that might be good for putting some plants down. Like, to put some stuff down. I think that might be actually an okay. Okay, so we're out of water now. Not ideal, but I think that's fine. Okay, we're getting 4 of these. We're getting a lot of stuff. Let's do that. There we go. I think I have enough beavers. I'm gonna be honest. All right, it's like every time I've like increased this, someone stops on another one. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's just focus on science points for the remainder of this day, and then I'll drop it all immediately back down. Because if we survive this day, we'll drop the priority of the science, we'll increase the priority of this. Yeah, they're gonna be thirsty for a little bit. That's just unfortunately where we're at, but we should be okay-ish. So yeah, little risky, definitely a risky play. Definitely a risky play, but I'm hoping it's gonna work out. If not, then oh boy. All right, I'm gonna reduce you to normal. Reduce you to normal. We'll let 3 of them be high priority. Water is coming back, which is great. That's gonna be high priority. We're gonna build another water pump. Like so. Beautiful. All right. And we're gonna have to put in... All right, so something that I want to do, once these trees are gone, I definitely want to prioritize the chop on this. Can't do that. All right, never mind. How embarrassing for me. I wanted to prioritize that so I can freaking build across here, because I want to get rid of this. I want to demolish this. So I don't think they'll do it. Yeah, it's too far. All right. I guess I can always put a path in and then remove the path. That's fine. But my thought process is, if I can create a little thing in here, I can put my trees here. Because what I can do is I can put a floodgate right here. That way it will trap water coming in. And if I put the trees here, it'll keep them alive, so I always have wood. Because we're going to run out of wood real quick, you know? But yeah, these... Okay, let's prioritize one of these. There we go. Because we're not really... Okay, we'll do that, and then I'm going to drop you to normal. There we go. We're at 750 science points, so we're actually doing okay on that front. Food is okay. Water is looking a little low. We'll high priority this build as well. And then, what was I gonna do with this? I want that berries. All right, let's just remove that. There we go. That one, that's fine. That's okay. Because my plan... Okay, so here's the other thing I'm going to do. Just because they are a little better, I'm going to plant some spuds. I'm going to plant them here. Yeah, okay. I'm going to start with that. And then this can hold them. Yeah. And then we'll make another one of these, because I want to build like a grill. Yeah, we'll build a grill. And we'll get a lot of food out of that. It's obviously not going to be as good as the carrots, but we don't need as many of them to get the same benefit, right? So let's do that. Where am I gonna put this? I guess, well, I guess if I put it here, I'm kind of blocking myself. But if I put it, here, well, okay, we'll hold on that for now. Let's hold on that for now, because I might get rid of some of these really quick, right? So This is highest priority. Okay. That's fine. The logs are... No, the planks are going. Can't get all the required materials. What do you mean? I think I just don't have enough people. I think that's part of the problem. Okay. Let's... See, this is, again, is this problem of... There we go. You know what? That one can actually just be normal. There we go. At the very least, if we build that one fast enough. Because we're not getting any more population. That's the problem. I'm going to have to build... I'm going to unlock the housing stuff as well soon. Alright, so... We'll up the... Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Alright. This... we can drop this down just a little bit. This... There we go. Alright. Where are these at? Okay, we are actually making the planks. That's good. That's good. I don't know how many we have. I don't think we have any. Oh no, we have 22 planks. Okay, so we can actually build these. Right. I just think that we need... Okay. We're getting into a better spot. We still need more beavers. We're getting into a better spot. We're in a weird spot though, where we just kind of need a little bit more stuff. We have 26 planks. Okay. So I'm going to drop you down, because we can actually use that for these now. This is definitely going to become a problem. This is good. Well, no, let's just go to normal, because they don't need to work this until the plants are ready, right? So they're a ways away. We got at least a day. We need these. What do you mean we don't have enough material? Okay. Can't get the required materials. What do you... But we have 26 planks. What are you talking about? We're not out of logs. I'm literally looking at 30 logs right now. Okay, I'm dropping this down. There we go. We're gonna deprio this. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. It's saying that I don't have the logs. Do you have any builders? Okay, let me just drop these down. I have 9. Click the district center. What does that mean? Like, yeah, I don't really understand this. Like, what the... Do I need to make them this? Okay, I'm gonna put one person on the farm. There we go. Stopped on this. That one's high priority. Okay. If nobody's working in addition, it means they can't build anything. Oh. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That was definitely not made clear in any way, shape, or form. Okay. I didn't know that's how that worked. So maybe increase this, if need be. Alright, so I think dropping this to 1 person is fine, because at least it means something is happening. Maybe I'll increase this to 2, but right now this is all high priority. Okay, so we've got this, so we have more space, which means we can get more beavers. We just need these finished. We now have somewhere for the planks to go. We have 6 planks. Okay, so let's increase the requirement of this. Yeah, all right. And then, oh, the stairs are done. That's great. Means that they're going to build this. Oh, nope, we're building scrap. Cool. Cool. Okay. 855. All right, what do I need for the metal? 250. I think we're okay without the metal right this second. I think it's more important to get this going and then get the observatory. We also need the wind power, which is going to be 120. Yeah, okay. That's fine. All right, so this is... Okay, thank you for explaining that, because that was not clear to me of, like, why nothing was getting built. Nowhere does it say that you need people to work. I mean, it says employs builders, but that doesn't explain... That didn't explain to me what that meant. I guess that's like... So is that where it's like you can build like the haulers and things, where it's like when they're employed there, the job is that or some... Yeah. Build a forester. Okay, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna extend the path out here. There we go. Oh, fuck's sake. Alright. Just gonna do it this way then. There we go. Alright, and then I'm gonna just build it down. There we go. Haulers' jobs to move things around the map so they're closer to where they need to be. A builder's hut allows you... Okay, that's what... I couldn't remember the name. The builder's hut is what I was thinking of. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for explaining... Like, genuinely, thank you for explaining that. That was not clear to me at all. Okay. So that's going to be done, which means that we'll have some water in here. I'm going to put a floodgate on this part. Yeah, so that... Oh, so good. So that opens up that whole area now, which is great. Okay. Let's definitely keep these going. I don't want to mess with anything too much until we get... We only have 8 beavers right now, so I think us focusing on the food is good. Let's increase the... Yeah, let's do that so that we have food going. We're getting close to the end of a cycle, which I feel means we're going to end up in a weird spot. I'm going to drop the priority of this. We need to build a forester soon. That's for sure. Because, like, we're going to run out of these. One mechanic that they don't explain is if there's no haulers, the workers will leave the workplace to move items into storage. Having haulers means the workers are working for it. Yeah, that doesn't... It's like... It makes sense, but it's really not taught to you as a new player. You know? There's a lot of stuff where it's like almost like they're like, yeah, this makes sense because people have been playing it for so long. They get it. And it's like, well, no, I don't. Hang on. You know? I'm going to... Okay, while you have you here as well, Sisyphus. Okay, the sluice, right? Is that basically kind of like a floodgate? Like, again, it doesn't really explain how it works. Tutorial is pretty much the same as when it first released in Logic. Yeah, they've definitely not... Which makes sense. They're working on building the game, right? They're working on building the game. That's totally reasonable, I think. All right. I'm going to... I think this is an important one to build right now, because I think it is going to have a big impact. But, like, losing the science points is fine, but I do think building this now is going to have a big impact later on. So I will prioritize this. Yeah, sluice is like an automated floodgate. Can be set automatic close if there's bad water. Ah, okay. That's great to know. That is great to know. I kind of started using it, and then I just really didn't get it. Like, I tried to introduce it the other day, and it just really wasn't making sense to me, and I didn't finish building it. It definitely requires a lot more stuff than I have access to right now. Like, But yeah, so this is going to be really good. We might end up missing the next drought, but I think if we have this here, which I really like, we're going to have this will allow us to build trees up here and have this water keeping the ground nice and like watered. So we'll have trees. Would food be better there? Maybe. But I think if I put the food out to... maybe I'll have to move that. But if I put the food out here, that might also benefit too. So like building our tree section up here, building our food down here, will have a constant supply of at least... I don't quite know how far this will kind of leak through, if you will. Like, I guess to like here. But if I can put like potatoes here and like maybe some carrots, something, it means that I can keep somewhat steady supply of food that isn't reliant on the river, you know. Yes, I'll lose some power. That's going to cause a problem. And I do need to unlock wind power to make that happen. But I think there's other priorities right now that I need to focus on, which is including a... Okay, yeah, let's unlock this. Yeah. So if I put this... I want to put it here so that I'm not taking any space from that. I think that's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm taking it all back. I'm going to put it right here. Okay. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to plant some trees. I'm going to do as I've done before and stick with pine, because for an extra 3 days, we get twice the amount of wood, and we're then set up for the tapper as well. So I think this makes the most sense to me of... what we should be building. I'm going to do it to... I'm going to just do that. I think this is okay. I could probably do another row, but I think that should be fine for now. Okay. Oh, an ad's going to play in a sec. All right. While that ad's going to play in a minute, I'm going to take a quick pee break. And at least then I can kind of... I don't have to advance anything in the game. And we're not missing anything. So I'm just going to use this as a quick pee break. Run it quick, like sooner than I should. And I'll be right back. I'm also just making a tea as well. Good to know about the sluice, though. I don't know if you can hear me because of the ad, but I don't want to do anything in the game until I'm back. I'm probably going to hit a drought really soon. I'm hoping a drought, not a bad water or a bad whatever. But yeah, because also that's the thing. Can I have it? Oh, okay, that's totally fine. The other thing I want to do because of that is, so thing I've learned too, is making sure that I block any contamination from the bad water. You can see it's like creeping here. So I'd want to put like a contamination blocker around this area too. But yeah, I think adding this little section here that's coming in is going to help a lot because yeah, I can keep food alive for a decent amount of time. This stuff might die for a little bit, but I think the potatoes are really going to be my key. And then what I can do is I'm going to put a grill here. So the potatoes will be here. I'm going to move the farmhouse. Potatoes will be here. Grill will be next to it. And then a medium storage that holds the grilled potatoes. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And then I can always move this too. That's probably the best way to do it. I'm just boiling the kettle though to make a tea. Take a little minute, but it's only 30 seconds left of the ad. But I'll be right back. Okay, the tea is steeping. It'll be ready in 3 minutes. Okay, so yeah, I think that's my plan. To build a... I'm going to build an efficient farmhouse over here. So I can't do it. Oh, that'll take up that space. Okay, I'm going to do it like that so it actually fits. Or will it fit here? Where's a good place to put this? I don't know. Maybe here, actually. Just like plunk it. I know it won't go because of that tree, but if I put it here... Give me one sec. I think I'm going to put it here. That covers... Actually, I need it to cover that area too. Yeah, that's good. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, I guess I could put aquatic stuff in here as well. So I just wanted to do that so that I can stop putting potatoes down over here. Ah, that son of a bitch tree. You fucker. Okay. Ah, beautiful. Alright. There we go. Alright, I think I should be okay on that. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. I don't know if it's gonna come out this far, but that's fine. Okay. Then, before I forget, I'm just gonna pause for a sec and path this. Okay. That way, at least this, I can always do more over here. Right? This covers that area. This covers that area. I can probably drop this to... Drop this to 2. And this can also be at a 2. There we go. So I'm not overusing all of my beavers for this, but there's overlap, right? So I think that's fine. The forester. God damn it. All right. I'm gonna put it. I'm just gonna put 2 workers. I'm gonna like. Yeah, I think 2 is good. 2 is fine. Let's prioritize these so that we can get more people in, more beavers in. Sorry, I'm just getting a text from. And my tea is ready. Okay, I don't trust it. Pausing before I leave so that no one dies. But at least we have a lot of carrots. We're good. Okay. Whoo boy. All right, water is good. Honestly, the problem right now is population. Oh, they did it. Okay, sweet. So I'm gonna drop this down a little bit so that maybe that fills a little bit more. And then if a drought comes, we block it off. If bad tide comes, we block it off. And at least we're good. And then I think, I hate to say it, I think we're in good shape though. I'm gonna improve this. 7, let's do that too. Yeah, I really need them to, you know what? Let's do, there we go. Let's get stuff built real quick. Let's just get the stuff built. I don't care about the planks right now. We have plenty of wood. Decent amount of carrots, not ideal, but decent amount of carrots. We have a bunch of berry bushes, which is good. No available. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. We're okay on. Carrots are looking a little low, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, 3 days for the drought. Water's in good shape. Odd stuff over here is relatively okay. I don't know if they're gonna add something where you can like eventually like treat all the water. I know you can like treat it in a centrifuge, but in terms of like the river, I guess what you could do here is you kind of just block this off, right? I could block this off and then fill it myself. That's not terrible. Yeah, you just kind of like block it here and then block it here. I guess. Could work. Could work. Maybe. I'm just trying to think of the best way to get to this, you know? And then that way you destroy this, you go this way, and then it's all good. It is what it is. I was working on building bots as well last time, and yeah, I just didn't get far enough. I started building it, but I really just was like stretching my whole colony too thin. That was the problem. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe we high priority this. For now, we have 2 days. So maybe we'll high priority this. We'll high priority this. Yeah, we need new beavers. We need some more hot beaver action. To make more babies. So that we get more beavers. What do you mean nothing to do? Oh, oh, fuck, okay. Lumberjack. Where's the forester? Did I not? Oh, did I not put a forager down? Am I insane? This! Oh my god, there you are. Alright. Got it confused. My bad. I guess I can destroy this then. Like, there's those trees up there, but like... whatever. If there's nothing to do, then there's nothing to do, right? Alright, we got a day. We got a day. We are brimmed, filled to the brim, full of Asher on logs, which is good. You're good. You're not doing anything, but we have 126 logs, that's fine. Let's high prio this. I guess we'll just normal you. Normal you. Look, I've been listening to that so much. I've been listening to that song so much recently. The Fatboy Slim mix. I don't know why, it just got stuck in my head and I just can't stop listening to it. Alright, let's close this off. There we go. Fingers crossed that keeps everything good. I don't know. I'm guessing that there's going to be some... Maybe they're not that advanced with the game yet. There's some kind of seeping into the soil that eventually this would kind of go down and reduce. I'm not sure on that, but... yeah. Alright, so we're out of power. Yes! Okay, that's perfect. That's like, you know, does it mean we lose some stuff? Yes. But look at all the potatoes we're keeping going. Like, we lost one. We literally lost one. That is, and some carrots too, which they already gathered in, so that's great. Alright, here's what I'll do then. I'm gonna drop you down, and I'm gonna bump you up. There we go. Because, like, you can get all this done. Dude, that's so good. That's so good. That worked out perfectly. I do wish this was, like, filled more. I mean, I guess one thing I might do is kind of, like, build an encasement here. Like, extend this down and an encasement here. But, I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth that right now. The other thing I might do is build a... Let's do a lumberjack flag on this side. Yeah. There we go. Not the most important... Okay. They're looking for something to do, so that's fine. Dude, this is so good. This is so good. And we can... Okay. And we can actually put more trees up there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think maybe what I'll do is... Hang on. What's the... Oh, they can. My thought was maybe I'll put some berry bushes here. But I think I'm just going to put some trees. I'm going to put some pine at the back. Let's just do at least another row. Yeah. I don't want to go too far because the whole... this kind of seeps through a little bit. So I don't really want it to... become a problem, but we'll leave that for now. That's fine for now. Dude, that's so good. I'm a little worried. I mean, this is also why I put this down. But I am going to mark all of these to cut. There we go. And I think what I'll do is I guess I need something that stores over here. Maybe lumber. I think I can just go here, actually. Let's just do it here. Like, it doesn't really matter. I'll keep it one away from the water, just in case, but that can store logs. Yeah, there you go. So that way, if someone's working over here, they'll get all these trees, they'll put them over here. We're good. Dude, I'm so happy with this. Like, I figured this out way too late last time. I do think the water may go down, but I think I figured it out way too late last time, or like didn't really understand what I was doing with it. And I definitely didn't add a floodgate. That was, I think, part of the problem. Ooh. Oh, okay. So never mind. It did do that. Okay, I'm learning. So it does actually lose that. Good to know. One sec. All right, and then I'm going to destroy this. Yeah. All right, well, didn't work as well as I thought. We need to figure out a better way to deal with this. But you know what? It got us an extra day. Almost 2 days of that. So I think I'll need to fill... I guess I just need to fill that more. And maybe my idea of blocking this off is actually like not the worst. You know? So what I could do is I'd add a floodgate here. So that I have a way to kind of, if something happens, I can always drain it out. And then I kind of extend this. And we just kind of do that. I think that's maybe the best way to approach that. And this can be open then. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Because at least then I'm keeping like a decent amount of... So like there'd be a way in and there'd be a way out. And that way... Guess I need levees. That's what I really need. But if I put a floodgate here... Or I guess... I'm just trying to think of the best... Like the minimal footprint that I need to do to make this work. But I think having... I need to leave some gap, right? I need to leave some gap. Yeah, and then we'll do, yeah, screw it, it's fine. Then we'll do levees. Oh, no, okay. Let me figure this out. Okay, if I put this here, that might be enough. Okay, that's fine, that's okay. Wait, no, I need... This one is get rid of. That one is also going to be a floodgate for now. Okay, that's okay. This, nope. This is going to go. This is going to go. And we're going to put in a U. Path, and then I'm going to get rid of you and put you in here. There we go. All right. I think that's fine. That's okay. And then I guess these are going to be like too far away, maybe. I don't know. And then just to like cover myself, I think what I'll do is I'll just put a... Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna do this. Okay, as long as I can. Go. And then I'll put a staircase here. And then that way we should be good. Okay, we'll high prior this. Think we're good. Oh, we're not producing any planks right now. Fuck. Alright. Any builders? Okay. Let's reduce this down to 2. You're good. Yeah, I guess let's do that. There we go. Dude, they are flying with these levies. Yeah. Oh, I guess like I could put it. Hang on. Could be wrong on this. It should be fine. There we go. Get that little extra bit. Maybe one suggestion: increase the survival odds. Yeah, for the love of God, yes. Is it don't do this? Let's collect that first. There we go. You have a ton of raw potatoes. Oh, no, sorry. That's my plan. That is my plan. That is my plan. That's what I was doing over here, and then it all dried out. So my plan is to basically, I'm going to have some carrots, but my plan is to slowly reduce how many carrots I have, and then have that, and then build a grill. That's what I was doing up here, and then I was trying to find a good place to put this. So, yeah, my plan is to do that, where I don't think I'm even storing the grill. I don't think I even have anywhere to store the potatoes right now. But yeah, that was the plan. That is the plan. Which I'm gonna do. Fill fits. Wait, does it take up the space? Oh, it does fit perfectly. Oh my god. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. All right. Is this still not done? All right, let's get on it, shall we? Okay. Oh, baby. We are so back. Ah, they all died. That sucks. Yeah, so that was like the plan. That's what I was doing over here, was like my goal is to kind of trap as much water over here as I can. And then I have the floodgate in and out just in case. Yeah, see, like that's all spreading. Ooh. I think I'm safe. Yeah, I'm safe here. That's fine. Then we're kind of low on logs. But I do have this area over here. I have the gatherer over here. So in terms of like worst case, we are kind of doing okay. Okay, we have enough. We have a decent amount of potatoes. That's good. 9 potatoes. Ooh, you're full. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let's do a. I guess let's do a storage for the potatoes. Okay, I don't want to do it there. Let's do the storage for the potatoes here. Okay. And then, I don't think I can do that. Okay. Trying to think of a good place to do this. Hang on. I'm just gonna try to think of a good place to build my storage. I guess eventually I could put like the high tower things in, and that would do it. But I need someone to store potatoes, and I need someone to store the grilled potatoes. That's really the key. I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna implement what I was thinking earlier. I'm gonna build this here, and then here. Okay. And that way I can actually build off of these. Like so. Okay, maybe I'll cancel this one for now. And that's gonna hold the grilled potatoes. Yeah. And then we'll path this. There we go. All right. So that way all of the storage of the food is really close to where they are. Even though it is a little bit of a distance, it's not, I don't think that's so bad. Are we still not? Okay. What's our priorities right now? I don't think we're really building. Ooh. Alright, let's get that going. I guess because they're all building this. I need... Okay. Are these priority right now? No. That one's priority. That's priority. Let's increase that to 4. And then, yeah. Maybe what I'll do eventually is what my thought is I'm going to extend this out to here. And then the staircase will go up, like the little slope. And then I can build the 9x9s on top. And then, so they can go all the way down and then up. And that might be a little bit easier to do that. I love that I still haven't built the forester, like, because I haven't got the planks. Oh my god. All right. Is this done? No. Okay, I'm gonna increase that. I'm gonna reduce this. We just don't have the planks right now. That's the problem. Okay, that's done. Let's really high priority these. We'll reduce you to 2, and then that'll hopefully free that up. We are gathering stuff here. This is doing, like, I'm not worried about I'm actually not worried about food right this second, but it's something I need to keep in mind. We have the raw potatoes. So we have raw potatoes. Worst case is we drop the priority of everything else and we prioritize this. We will need to get this built, but worst case scenario, we have 90 potatoes, which turns into 4 potatoes. So we have 360 grilled potatoes, potentially. God damn, this creatine tastes so good. Which isn't too bad, So, planks are going. These are going, which means we'll have more homes. Okay, great. So, 6, 12, 18, 24. We have 24 houses right now. I think we're good for housing for a little while. That's great that that's done. We need this built. So planks being focused on, 2 builders on here. Yeah, so that already went up. That already went up, right? That's great. We've got food coming in. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. Water, I think we're gonna have to... This is okay for now. I think something needs to change, though, where either I need a medium tank. I think we're getting close to that point. Or we're gonna have to add another water pump. We're kind of riding a little too close for comfort, in my opinion. And as the population gets bigger, I think we're going to run into some problems. I'm going to normalize that. They're saying nothing to do in range. That's okay. We're going to drop the priority of you. So there's nothing to do. And then you can actually help with other things. 2 builders is good. Maybe let's increase that to 3. Science is doing okay. We're not getting a ton, but we're getting something, right? So, that's great. Berries are good. Carrots are good. So, yeah. I think they're actually picking some of these now, which is nice. Oh, that actually... Okay. So, that actually included those, which is fine. Then there's that. Okay. Nice little overlap. Not too worried right now. I think this... Oh, the staircase is done. So we could start on scrap. Okay. We could start on the scrap metal. You know, we just don't have the beavers for that right now. Let's focus on getting... Let's stick to the plan of the science points. Let's focus on that. And then... get the population higher. And when we have a high enough population, then we can start on the scrap. Right? Because right now we only have 10 active people, and there's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of stuff to do. So yeah, we desperately need this. We desperately need this. What are our other priorities right now? It's really just that and that, right? So, yeah. That being done, that being done, okay. Maybe drop the priority of this, drop the priority of this. All done, okay. Drop that to 2 again. That's got 2. Okay. Yeah, we're actually kind of tapped out on potatoes right now. Like, we have too many. It's actually kind of a problem. But I really need this being done. So let's maybe drop this priority. There we go. This, let's drop you a little bit. I'll drop you to 3. There we go. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. I'm going to drop you to that so that you're available to do stuff. Okay. Man, they really don't want to work in here, do they? Man, for every new beaver we get, one dies. I know it's a cycle of life, but it's getting a little stressful. At least we have the housing. We have the housing. You have no logs coming in, so they aren't making plankton. Oh, fuck. You're right. Okay, let's high prioritize this then. There we go. Thank you for calling it out. Yeah, I'm, like I said, still learning, still figuring it out. But this'll happen. Maybe I build another one of these. Okay. We might be fine. We might be fine. Oh yeah, now things are moving. Now things are moving. Again, it wasn't even like paying attention on the stuff that I needed to. I think it's just I'm so used to games not having this much depth, which isn't a bad thing. But I think I'm just used to them. It's like, yeah, you just like, it just doesn't. It's like, no, there's all these hierarchies and things in place that you actually need to consider. It's like, it's good, it's just a lot. One sec, just gonna get rid of this. Don't you fuckers die. Alright. Cool. Drought approaching. That's fine. That's okay. Not worried. Not worried. Things are actually moving now. Water is pretty good. I will high prioritize these. Now that we have the wood, I can like, once we've got enough planks and this is done. Okay, yeah. Oh man, so they really need to. Let's high prioritize this and this. So I don't think this needs, that just needs logs. Okay, so if we get the floodgates built, I can deprioritize the. Okay, we're gonna do a little long day, folks. I'm gonna have to just do a long day while we're leading up to the drought. I want to get the floodgates in, and then I can just like drop the. I can drop the priority of the lumber mill then. That's the hope, anyway. Yes, okay. So that's good. That one's done. Last one. Okay, yeah, just needs logs now. That's fine. Okay, so I can drop the priority of this. Drop the priority of this. And... Oh, alright, okay. I'm gonna drop the priority of that. Come on! Oh, no. So close. We're so close. And then... Alright, hang on. Oh! They just gave up. That's fair enough. You know what? That's fair enough. There we go. Let them all go to bed. Let them actually sleep for a night. And, okay. So, the hope. Right now. We're going to crank this right up. This is the high priority. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Okay. Whew. Gonna need you. Fine, folks. Stop prioritizing this one. Good grief. Build these. I guess I don't have the logs for it. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Because I guess we just don't have the logs for it, right? I'm gonna close you. Close you. Dude, this is gonna be to the wire. This is gonna be to the wire of if they can even do this. Alright, let's, yeah. I'm gonna do a little bit of a longer day just for this right leading up to thingy. That sucks. That really sucks. We're not gonna do it. It's not gonna be done in time. You know what? We made an attempt. It's okay. Let's see how we end up. I should have left the floodgate in, maybe 4 days. Oh no. We really don't have enough water. They're gonna struggle. They're gonna really struggle. Yep, all the potatoes. All right, let's high prioritize this. Let's high prioritize this. Everything else, just the lowest of the low. You can go back to normal. Oh, we have 1,000. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, we want to get all of the food in as quick as we possibly can. That's what we want before it all dies. Yeah, they basically have a day. Woof. No, get out. Why? Stop going to, I guess, you know what, it doesn't really matter. Alright. It's fine. Okay, we don't have any wood. It is what it is. Forester is done. We'll get you working on stuff soon. We do have more people though, so that's good. Alright, so the whole plan coming to fruition. Oh fuck, I don't have gears. Oh no. What's the gear workshop? Okay, requires 100. That's fine. I mean, it requires that and it requires power. So like, that's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna destroy 2 of these. There we go. All right. Destroy 2 of those, get the materials back. That's fine. Hoping that we built this in time. Potatoes are dead. We did what we could. We don't have any logs. Oh, God. All right. And then I guess let's high prioritize this because at least they can plant them. Maybe? I guess that doesn't really matter. There we go. Well, not. Okay, it's not going to plant them. Cool. So this is a complete waste of time. Oh, God. I realize I'm absolutely destroying their lives. Let them go to bed. Christ. I forgot to reduce it. to the 16-hour days, which is still an insanely long day. Plus side, we're close to having 17 beavers, which really helps. Okay, we're not really building too much now, so let's drop this down. I don't know if this will even... Let's just normalize that. I guess, like, they're not going to be getting food, so let's get rid of that. Gears. Gear, they need planks. We don't have any power, so we're going to have to unlock the windmills soon. Let's just... You know what? So it's done. I'm just going to unlock this. I know it needs power, but... Let's just do it. This was the whole... I actually kind of want to put it over here, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and get rid of those. I'm going to get rid of 2 of them and then just keep 1 going, so at least we're getting some science the whole time. I think. We definitely need the grill, but we have the berries. We have the berries. We have the carrots. We're good on those. We'll crank up the forester as quickly as we can. We'll get this built so there's at least water being held. It might not last the longest amount of time. Definitely need to fix our water holding. Yeah, like to hold like larger water. But we need to get gears going as well, which I'm gonna have to figure out a where's a good place to do that. Because gears are going to be really important later on as well. Was it gears? Or is it treated plant? It was one of the 2. So maybe we'll build that over here. That can be where the lumber goes, like the lumberyard is. And then once we're building all this out, it'll be fine. And then over here is where the gears are going to be made, because we'll have access to these trees. And we'll put a forester over here and yada, yada, yada. And then the hope is, yeah, this will eventually fill it with water. It's not a good idea. It's not a great idea, but we're trying something. We're going to try something new, okay? We're not going to stay to our ways of just, you know, sticking with the norm, okay? We're going to break ground, both literally and figuratively. Doesn't let's work. It's fine. That's okay. Okay, yeah, he's at it. He's at it. Let's get one of these waters going. We're gonna have to up our water intakes. So yeah, we definitely want to increase the water holdings, because this holds 30. So 1 tank is gonna replace like double these, which is fine. And then what I'll probably do is just get rid of the carrots at the back and keep that central. So we'll keep one of those over here, and then I can always put one over here as well. But we do need gears. So let's maybe... I think I'm going to build it over here. I think I'm going to stick to that idea. Let's do the gear workshop. Okay, I'm going to put you... There we go. I feel like it was really, it was really important. I don't remember why, but it was. Okay, so let's do one of you. I'm gonna do a 4-way, and we'll do a 3-way. And then I guess one. This is fine. I guess I want to try and do it where it's like the minimal amount. I don't want to overuse any of these if I don't have to. And then I'll just... I guess they got to get to it. That's fine. Let's just do... I'll just do a path. There we go. Because I think it might be like... Not that it can't get the materials, but just so it can get to this stuff, I think it can feed in from the back. And then I'll put just to kind of. Just in case. There we go. That might do it. That might be fine. Yeah, okay. Water is happening. It's pretty low. This is almost done, which is great. Yeah. Overall, I don't think this is the worst. Like, we're in an okay position of sorts. I'm not too worried about the berries. They do come in handy, but not the most important thing. Builders, let's increase to 3 because we have a lot more people now. Let's high prioritize the building of this because it just needs logs. Which means let's get you going. And then, yeah. Okay. We definitely need to get more trees going. That's for sure. Maybe what I'll do in that regard is I'll take some of the potatoes out and build them here and then build more trees over here. I think that I'm just going to I need to stay on top of that. So, okay, we'll wait for these to happen and then I'll get rid of them. And then I'm just going to move it. Run out 15 minutes, grabs food. I'll try. Sorry, I realized that was 5 minutes ago. I wasn't even checking chat. Apologies. So bad. I'm terrible at this. This thing called streaming. Not a good at reading chat. You know, that one thing that you're supposed to do. Okay, let's get that going as well. Yeah, water is definitely a struggle bus right now. So I think I'm gonna reduce the carrots, but I'm gonna wait until they're actually harvested. It makes more sense to me. And then yeah, I'm gonna build the trees close to the edge here. We'll keep a line, but then the potatoes can go down to like here, and then they'll replace. Yeah, we'll do it to that. Okay, and then once these have been harvested, because they're so close, it seems like a waste if I don't. Then yeah, basically that's going to be the potatoes. This is going to be removed, and that's going to become more trees. And then I think we're in a pretty good spot. And then I'll do the same over here, where it's like this area will become trees too. It won't be as protected, which I think is okay. But yeah, like once this is done, I think we'll be okay for a little while. And then let's drop that down so that there's actually still water flowing in. And then yeah, I'll reduce some of the berries over here, and that way I can just extend the lumber, power, everything out. I guess I could put another wheel next to it. Like, that's actually not a terrible idea, but we will eventually need to get gravity batteries. That's a main thing. Okay, so these are starting to get harvested now. So once those are done, there we go. Drop this, there we go. So yeah, just want them to not waste the food, you know? And then I will mark these for demo. This. I'm only going to take it to I'm extending down as well, right? So, but I want to get rid of some of these. Fuck it. There we go. Oh, I guess they still, oh, awesome. They still collect them regardless. All right, cool. So once they're done, they'll be gone. There we go. All right, cool. So that way, I want storage. Okay, I'm gonna assign points for this. Yep, let's do it. That can go here. It's fine if it's like intersecting for now. I don't want to delete those yet. Not at cycle 4 as well. But I can definitely put it behind, and then once it's built, get rid of those. Don't think it matters too much if it's like, yeah. There we go. Okay. And then we've got to wait for the gears to be built, which they don't have a path to yet, which, my bad. There we go. Okay, keep it nice and simple. Beautiful. And then, yeah, at least then left a bit of room to potentially, I think I need more 400. Oh, no, I can do these. All right, sweet. Yes. I guess it only takes up one spot. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. That's actually great. So that can't go there because of that. That can't go there because of that. But it can go here. So I could actually get rid of this. And we'll do a 3. Yeah. There we go. And then I can add a... Boom. All right. Cool. Not terrible. And then I can always do the same over here, right? That's good. That's good. Okay, then building this isn't the highest priority, and that's fine by me. Trees are going. We're gonna have pine soon. We can plant some spuds. There we go. And then I'm gonna mark the others for demolition. There we go. Good to know that it doesn't delete them. They just won't grow back, right? They'll just collect them and then they won't grow back. And that should give me a decent amount of... I think that's a good balance. Like, carrots haven't been super useful anyway. The potatoes are great. I do think I need to prioritize these, though, so that we can actually store the grilled carrots, too. Grilled potatoes. And then I also need somewhere to put the actual... Oh, I guess I could put a... okay. Let's do it. Let's do... Don't have enough. Let's just do this. There we go. And that's going to hold regular potatoes. You know, I don't think I have enough wood right now. Yeah, we're kind of stretched. All right. The hope is these will... This is done. Yes. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. All right, so... will this fuck things? Okay, I'll leave that down for now. Ooh, this could actually cause a flood. But it'll actually let me raise the water level in this. That's actually not too terrible. You have nothing to do? No recipe selected? Ah, grilled potatoes. Thank you kindly. I guess I can just, like, put you back up to, like, 80. Yeah. Dude, so good. So good. And then you're going to hold water. Let's do this. Don't have any gears. Well, don't have any gears yet. So let's normalize this. Toxic, please. broken any more controllers yet? Now that the warranty price has gone up? It's so funny. They're probably like, Jesus Christ, people are just breaking these things left and right. We're gonna go out of business if we keep offering this service. Maybe this is not the best place to have this in hindsight, because it's like the flow is kind of going the wrong way. They did mention it for. Oh my god. Yeah. You're like on the system. You're marked as a liability. That's what's happening. Okay, we're gonna plant some. We're definitely gonna plant some pine. But I also think I want to plant some maybe maybe maple. We'll do some maple as well. Down at the bottom. We don't need a ton of maple syrup yet. Oak is gonna be real good, but I don't think we're at that. I think that oak is gonna be the one where it's like once we figured this out, it's gonna be real good. So let's do some more pine. I guess I'll do pine to here. Yeah, and then when that one's gone, there we go. And then I'm gonna do maple. Once that one's gone, yeah. There we go. Yeah. I think that's good. I think that's good. And then we don't have a tapper yet, so that's fine. I think I want to leave this gap because just in case with the whole thing seeping through, I can either put a path here, which might be good for now, and then when we've unlocked stuff, I'll get rid of it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So at least they have like a way around stuff. Possibly could put a path through here as well. I think I might do that. I think I'm gonna start actually oh, alright. And then my alarm. I know, snooze. I had to put an alarm on so I make sure that I stop streaming when I need to. I got a little bit more time. That's fine. Alright, I'm going to preemptively run the ad just to be done with it. And I'm just going to build some paths. Alright, I snoozed it. I have a thing to do at 4 o'clock, so I had to make sure that I'm good. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put a path in. Assuming I can't do that yet, but there we go. Nice little square that I can use. Yeah. So this is going to be useful. Because now they can actually like cut through and have more access to stuff. So nice.
This hamlet shall not fall.
Cool. And it also like separates our thing a little bit more, right? Oh my god. Hi Shay. Thank you for raiding while I have an ad. I like that your raid message is your link. Welcome everyone. Thank you for stopping by. No shout out required. He did it himself. No, fuck him. No. Thank you for the raid, dude. How was your stream? What is deliver at all cost? The hell is that? Demolish. Welcome on in, everyone. We're playing some Timberborn. I am Garbo at it. I accidentally killed all of my beavers last time, so I had to restart. So we're trying to do it a little better this time. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. Appreciate it. It's still kind of linked. There you go. How was the stream, dude? How did it feel to be back once again to WrestleMania? Man, this takes forever. All right, let's reduce this. Hang on. We need to top up the tank, you know? Low cost is fun delivery game with missions you'd see in GTA. Really fun. Okay, okay. Is that a Next Fest game or is that just like a regular game? Next is okay. There were so many that I saw that looked so similar. It's kind of wild. Where there's like a bunch of like hex tile games. I'll play Mulligan's Golf, which is okay. I'm down for that. Anything golf? Hell yeah. I'm absolutely down for that. If they have the multiplayer available. Fun little stupid games like that are absolutely what I want to play more of. It's basically golf, but you can... Okay, so it's golf with your friends. But... Oh my god, you have to walk to the hole? Okay, so it's golf with your friends, but real golf? Oh my god. That's kind of amazing. You know what? That is truly a Northern Lion game. That is a Northern Lion Super Show game. To a T. To a T. That's 1,000%. That's Puck. That's that kind of game that they would play. I am super down to try that Mulligan's Golf. Play by myself and it's fine, but people think it's absolute kid. Yeah. Well, that was like what golf with your friends is like, right? Where it's like, you can play it and you can turn off collisions, but it's so much funnier and better when you have it on. And yeah, I love those kind of games. Those games are really fun. All right, so we're testing our theory now that I'm hoping that having this sealed off will protect, at least give us 2 days, ideally, of... Oh god, 4 days. All right, we're out of shit. Not even Canadian played Timberborn, right? I think this is part of the citizenship test, right? Like, I have to learn how to do it. I have to learn how to, like, be a beaver. That would be really funny if I ever did my citizenship test and I showed up dressed as a beaver. One, like, a beaver, but in a Mountie costume. So it, like, really compounds. I'm like, oh, this guy's definitely Canadian. And they'll definitely give me the passport that way. I'm assuming that's what Kat did. I do not question that she absolutely would have dressed up. She seems like the type, you know? Besides part of the citizenship process, it's all online. That's gross. That's so gross. I don't like that. Actually, I do. I actually love that. It means I don't have to go outside and speak to people. But to pretend like I actually am a functioning member of society, I'm going to say that it's gross. Actually, she said so many people wearing Canadian shirts as if like it's going to sway the vote or something. Very funny. Very, very funny. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Like, people are excited to get it and do it and whatnot, right? So that totally makes sense. I actually think that's kind of fun. But I also will 1,000% make fun of them for it at the same time. It's like, it's a little bit of a duality of man, right? Where I get it, I appreciate it, I love it, I think it's cute, but I will ridicule the fuck out of you for doing it, but I will also do exactly the same thing when it's my turn. It's called the British way. It's the tall poppy syndrome. Tall being something I'm not really super familiar with, so it's the only way I feel superior over other people. Dude, this is working so well, my little moat. Oh my god. We just gotta make it deeper. We just gotta make it a little deeper. But we've lasted 2 days. Give us 2 extra days of food. Beautiful, beautiful. I guess I could always extend this out to like here. Lasting 2 days. Yeah, can't relate. A lot of twos in my life, you know. Inches, minutes, all those things. Oh, God. Why am I so alone and depressed? I don't know why. I saw a meme earlier today where it was like someone saying about how the kid was saying to their mom how they can't wait to be an adult because you get to just like stay up as late as you want and eat junk food and no one tells you what to do or where to go. And she was like, I didn't have a heart to tell them that that's just the description of depression. I was like, yeah, it 1,000% is. I'm like, yeah, it's not a healthy way to live. It's like, oh, you don't have to go outside, you just eat junk food and do this. And it's like, yeah, that's literal clinical depression, my dude. And kids are excited. It's like, yeah, checks out. Do we? Okay, so we don't have any logs going. These aren't mature yet. Okay. Oh, so you get the pine resin really quick. All right. So is no one's working on this? Oh, I guess I just Reduce the priority. There we go. Gotta get these going. Gotta get on it, my dude. It's gotta happen. You've stood up since streaming. Leg day legs are on fire. Oh no. Yeah, you've just been sitting there and it's just been unstretched legs sitting in one position. Like my lower back, I still today, I did legs on Wednesday. I still feel it now. Like I can still feel it like in like my glutes and my hamstrings and like the upper part of my quad. I still feel it. So like me standing, my back is just like, oh my God. Like I'm on like a anti-fatigue pad and everything and I'm just like, no. Cause Sarah is using the chair. So, you know, it'd be very rude of me to actually take that away. Direct anus. Yeah, just, dude, my anus was so stretched out and it just really hurts. It just really, really hurts. Why are they sad? What do you, oh, because they got no water? Okay. Okay. The goal, we're living, okay? We're surviving. We'll have water any second. Yes. Oops. Okay, this can lower because it doesn't fucking matter. We need gears. That is for sure. So we're gonna. I think this needs gears too, actually. Planks. Okay, planks. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yay! Everything's back. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna snooze again. Wait for that to go off in 9 minutes. It's called the wake up refractory period. You just hit snooze, 9 minutes, good to go. Good to go. No, I have to go meet someone 4 o'clock, so I can't stream past 4. So I'm just very aware of the time. Luckily, like I'm meeting them close, but still I can't miss that meeting. So a date. No. I have to hand over the second largest check that I've ever written in my life, because the first largest is coming real soon. I have to hand that over. You have to like put a deposit down, and so I have to give them that now. Friday nights. Is that just me describing about my anus being stretched out? Yeah. For the apartment thing, toxic. Friday nights. Why wait? Why wait till the end of the week when you can do it every night of the week? You know, like how we went out in the middle of the week and went bowling. It's like why wait? Why wait? You know, if you want to treat yourself, do it anytime, any place, anywhere. Okay, at the park, near a school, in a McDonald's ball pit. I think there's no limit to what you can achieve if you really just put your mind to. Oh my God. Okay, don't clip that. Okay. My parole officer was already real mad at me. All right, are these... Hello? No? Okay, we have 0 water. That's not good. That is not good. Why? Okay, you can be medium. Okay, yeah, you guys get pumping. Okay? We have 24 people, so 6. Okay, we have exactly the amount of homes that we need. That's fine. I'm gonna build... Let's build more housing. Okay. Beautiful. All right. I realized I could have just built like the 9x9s. In fact, you know what? I'm taking it all back. I'm just gonna build the 9x9s. So I think... Wait, what do they require though? Hang on. Just logs. All right, let's do it. Yes. Let's get rid of these. There we go. And we're gonna switch it out to these. There we go. Okay, 1, 2, 3. God damn it. All right, cool. Let's destroy some of these bad boys. Nice. And fuck. Okay, I need to extend that out, so that's fine. Let's do 2 from it. Ah, shut up. That's fine. There we go. All right. I guess I could path this to here and then there, and then we'll just do that. There we go. All right. That's fine. That's fine. It's totally not a waste of resources. That's fine. And I don't think we make enough food to support this many people. It's fine. It's okay. I love that you, Toxic, you fucking traitor, that you've been labeled as a raider from Shay. You piece of shit. Okay? I was looking at the Caster Labs where it's the combined chat from YouTube and this, and I didn't realize that. And now I looked at the Twitch chat. You motherfucker. Alright? How dare you go watch a more entertaining streamer than me who actually knows what he's doing and doesn't constantly insult you. This is not acceptable. When you ball out so hard, you don't care about reason. Yeah, when you're just having absolute orgies in the bunks, okay? I think I should be fine. I think it should be fine. I definitely need more. We definitely need this built. That's for sure. That is absolutely for sure. But I'm also realizing I haven't been building any more forestries, and we're gonna run out of. These should be done real soon. In fact, why is this not being done? Like we need the woods. He's just what do you mean? Oh my god. Shay. Why you do this to me? Okay? I didn't mark them for cutting. Oh my god, I nearly just killed them all because I forgot to mark it for cutting. God damn it. Alright, well that's already done, so that's fine. Yeah, Toxic, we're gonna have some serious words after this, okay? Just saying. I don't give a shit. I really don't. I literally spent like, I don't know, was talking to Chronicle about it before they were asking like questions. And I was just like, yeah, it doesn't matter. If someone goes watch another stream from your stream, it's like, who gives a shit? Like, it's not the most, like, some people get real mad about it. And I'm like, why? It's like, if that person wants to watch another person, why does it affect you? In any way, shape, or form. So, alright, yeah, I'm a dumb damn fool. I didn't even mark the trees for goddamn chopping. So that's not good. Yeah. No wonder we weren't making anything, doing anything. Good grief. What do I need for the other pump? That requires the treated planks. Okay. Let's just get our whole rigmarole going of yeah, we're not there yet. We need a tapper. Tap that ass. And then then we can unlock the wood workshop and then we can do it. Yeah, I don't care. It's fine. It's okay. The start of my stream, I straight up had it open. It was on the intro screen. I had Shay's channel open, and all I was doing was just self-promoting his channel. And then he spammed about 50 times his link, which is very funny. And then I just, even though I'm not subbed to him in his channel till he's streaming properly, which I will, that I have the stolen emote that I took from him, and I only use the emote that I stole from his channel. Should be doing it more. I think it's because it's VIP. I think it's because it's VIP. It kind of bypasses all of that stuff. So yeah, you should absolutely do it. Most of my chat should just be bot spam and you spamming your channel. That should be what it is. And you trying to create a coup and turn people against me. That's what used to happen, and I do miss those days. Not by you, but just in general. My one in the creative days chat would just revolt against me and decide, and they'd create their own democracy where I had no say. So yeah, me using a bot to spam your channel, exactly. Oh my god. No, you know what? It's too much work. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it unless ChatGPT built it for you. You wouldn't do it. I don't know if that's a threat or a promise though. All right, let's kick this into high gear. Let's get this going. Yeah. I don't have the gears yet, so oh, okay. Yeah, you're good. You just don't have power. That's fine. I don't think they can even access this right now. Can't get them. That's fine. That's okay. I need another forester, okay? We need to be finding forester. So, probably do want to build it over here, to be honest. That said, what I could do... Okay, so here's the thing that I'm thinking. Okay, getting rid of the berries over here and making the berries here. I think that might be the best way. Forester is not... I'm going to have to put another forester down regardless. Yeah, where it's like, I don't think that's going to cover me for any... Yeah, it's like, can you cover this area? Or over here? Alright, one more snooze. One more snooze. But if I put it here... Okay, maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll do it here. Trying to find the... I'm trying to figure out like the best place to do this because it can... Well, I guess if it's planting, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, if I do it this way. So I'll put the forester here. Okay. And then let's just do this as berries. Wherever I can. Yeah. Because I think the... Fuck. Alright. I can move that. That's fine. That's okay. I can always put another gatherer. We'll put a gatherer over here. Yeah. We'll just put it right next to you. That's fine. Yeah. So that way, all the berries go over here. I can get rid of a lot of the berries over here. Put another forester down. And, like, grow more trees. I might grow oak over here. That might be the way. So at least then I always have, like, a good, steady supply of wood. You was writing that? It's the only real use of ChatGPT is just to harass your friends. If you're not harassing your friends, are they even friends, you know? Alright, we're doing good on science points though as well. So yeah, I need my beavers to... What are they doing right now? We do have a decent amount of them. They are building the housing. Maybe... Okay. I'm going to reassign half of this to be just normal. There we go. Yeah. I think that's fine. And then I really want this built. This all needs taken care of. Done. Yeah. There we go. All right. We just don't have enough logs. So potentially... Okay, here's what I should do. I don't have enough logs. Let's do another lumberjack. And put it here. That bot is shocking. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure it's like, so if you have like streamer bot or something, I'm pretty sure you could probably do it. Okay, maybe I don't want maybe. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of the resource. Okay, whatever over here. Yep, there we go. And I'm gonna plant the oak trees here because I'm already set up for this. For the oak trees, to be honest. Actually, I'm gonna cancel the ones on the edge. There we go. I just wanna leave a little bit of a buffer. Just feels right, you know. And that way, because thinking about it, okay. This is fine here. I might actually get rid of this too. And put it over there. Is there a better place to put this? Like a gatherer? If I put the gatherer here... Okay. So this is actually a way better place to put this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let's put a path in. There we go. That's a way better place. So that means I can just kind of put... the gatherer can deal with that. The berries over here, yeah, they're kind of useful, but... You know, it's fine. We're full, like, we're maxed out on berries right now, actually. So, I don't think we even need this. Let's get rid of it. Yeah. There's nowhere to even store the berries, let alone anything else. So, yeah. Not too bad. They'll finish building that. These are being done. We really need... We just need logs. All right, yeah. I think having wood over here is going to be good because if I'm building this here, it means that I can have logs over there. That can be feeding the lumber mill. So as I expand the lumber mill, that'll be fine. Then logs over here feeding this. And then eventually I can always just like expand out to other places. I'm still going to have to create those areas where I need the water to keep the land alive, but I don't think we're at that point yet where it's too much of a problem. So we're fine. We're fine. I do think we're getting to the point where we're going to start getting bad tides, though. I definitely think that the next one is going to be probably in that realm. But yeah. Oh, what's happening? Oh, Costco dividends. Hell yeah. Let's go. So rich. Rich with $11 of dividends. Costco is such a consistent stock as well. It's kind of wild. Like, it dips now and again, but it's just been such a consistent growth. I had to sell some recently in a different account because I'm just trying to consolidate everything. I think it was up like 70% since I bought it a year ago. It's wild. All right. If we don't end up with a drought, though, yeah, so this is the problem. We need gears for that. All right. Let's get this drawn in. Go. Beautiful. This will be fine. This will be fine. And then at least we'll have some berries that are in here, which is good. That can be berries. So yeah, I'm going to expand. Eventually I'll expand this out. And then at least we kind of have these dedicated areas. Eventually I could even like have this over here. But I think having logs and whatnot here is probably good for now. Just a long way to go if they need them. But we should be fine. Yeah, because this isn't going to be like maple or like we have the maple stuff over there. I can put the tappers in for the pine as well. So like maybe some space. I might need to make a little bit of space later, but it's not the end of the world. Beautiful. Just gonna keep drawing this every time I need to. And then yeah, we'll get the forest going. Yeah, we're kind of like pushing the edge of the thing, but we're so close to like scrapping as well. I guess I could unlock that now. Yeah, if I unlock this, yeah. How much does this cover area-wise? Okay, it basically covers exactly what I need. That's fine. All right, there we go. Oops. No, don't. Why? Okay, and then I'll just do. Whoa. Don't we have the? Yeah, we can't get that yet. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll just do that. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Okay, this is coming along nicely. I'll have to eventually add gear storage somewhere. I guess I can put some down in the front. I think it needs a warehouse though. Oh, I thought that would be enough. All right. I wonder if 4 would be okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm just gonna do this last little bit. I'll just put 1 in for now. That's fine. And then mark some trees. Lovely. Got this last little fucker in the way. That'll be fine. Keep me growing. Oh, absolutely. You know what? I can't think of anything funny. I'm sorry. I let you down. I let you down. There's too many things happening right now. Okay. I let you down. I'm sorry. I'll do better next time. Papa bless. Okay. What time are we on? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to save the game, and I'm gonna save Schmeckletown. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call this stream because I gotta meet someone in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna have to call it here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll have to just end that. No, I don't want to share feedback. How dare you? How dare you ask me a question to do anything? Thank you everyone for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Shay, thank you so much for the raid, dude. You are the best. Yeah, I have to run. They're gonna be here in like 5 minutes to hand this stuff off. Okay. Who is going? All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to J-Rock. They're playing some Satisfactory. They've been going just a little bit. So let's go say hi to J-Rock, because they're pretty great. Thanks, Jay. You too. I don't think I'm gonna see you this weekend, but yeah, is what it is. I'm sure I'll send you a voice message stressed out about something tomorrow. True, could. I'm free tomorrow evening, so could do something then. All right, go say hi to J-Rock. They're pretty great. They're playing some Satisfactory. Go. They're coming here. So I don't have to go, but yeah, I just gotta get off. I just gotta get off stream. Oh, never mind, stay. Oh, well, in that case, let them join. Oh, God, hell no. All right, catch you later, everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow. My goal is to be live at 10 a.m. as I have in my schedule, but if not, I owe a significant amount of squats. I really want to get garlic bread. You didn't need to know that information, but I got a taste for garlic bread in my mouth, so maybe we derail the diet a little bit more for one more day, and I go get garlic bread. Anyway, okay. I love you. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.